And last, but by no means least, we have our amazing DM of the night, Momo.
Hello. How is everyone?
Crowd is going wild because Momo.
That's like a perfect opportunity to plug the Dragon Flagon, Momo.
I know. I don't like doing it though. But yeah, I'm Momo, the DM of the Dragon's Flagon, and if you want to hire me, just go right ahead. There we go. Shameless self-promotion over.
Oh wait, I should have it on my stream deck if I am organised, which I am probably not.
Oh, it's alright now.
Nell, organised? That's like saying Nell's on time.
I know, right? Technically, I go by Nell time, so I'm never late.
Yeah.
Every chance.
Shane the Festival doesn't go by
You're
Nell
early
time.
the next day.
Yeah. I know. Right, let me get this on here.
You'll all be pleasantly surprised to hear that I've had all of my food delivered, and I shan't be having any of my usual interruptions.
Yay!
I'm not sure I believe that.
Wait, why did that look
I've
like-
actually eaten. That's how ahead of myself I am this time. I'm gonna. Although I literally just finished eating, so.
That's totally not
There we
possible.
go. Guys, if you are not already following all of the social media links, please go and click on every single one of them. It's for our amazing Momo, aka the Dragon Flagon. She has started her own professional DM services, and she is amazing. So please, follows are free. So go and give her all the love. Yes,
Look, you can flatter me all you want, but I'm still going to kill you.
I mean, you got the wrong one.
Yeah.
But we're getting there now. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Considering, hi, I'm Pepon. I'm the one that said Momo is great DM.
I'm just not sure that there's enough buttering up in the world that can be done in this situation, guys.
Honestly,
but
there's-
yeah.
There really isn't.
No, I don't think so.
I'm very much expecting us all to be rolling up new characters by the end of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe halfway through, or even before then.
Yeah, I did the best I could, but
I can easily rock a new character.
I don't. I don't think I have anything really going to be of too much use. I still have my. I can get somebody out of jail if we need it, but.
I mean, ultimately, I guess if we do end up having to re-roll, it would be better for someone to survive and get the XP than not. So I'm just going to throw that out there. As much as I am the one on the inside of I'm the furthest away from an escape. I'm just going to say it. I've said it. So yeah, rip me.
Oh, you'll all be fine.
I don't like that.
I'm going to hold you for that.
Yeah, no, never trust a smiling DM. I mean, we can't confirm she's smiling, but we assume so.
Oh, I definitely am.
You can hear it in the voice.
Yes.
Playgrat,
Yeah.
what can you do? It's your turn.
So,
What can
before
you
we get
actually
started,
do?
Okay, before we get started, do you want to have a quick summary of the last session? Whoever does it for me can have a point
We
of
got
inspiration.
wrecked.
You're right.
It's
Reminding me I
basically-
don't have my notes
With
in
a
front of me.
blinding red hot poker.
Pretty much.
Well, quite a few little pokers. So you started out in this cave system that you're exploring to try and find something that Rosie needs to please her patron.
We listened to the tiefling, and this is what we get.
Also,
Yeah, we did. We-
purple inspiration.
We killed flying hellbats, whatever they were called.
Momo's already given me the inspiration because I've got inspiration ticked.
Yes, I
well-
ticked it for you last week.
Yeah, I don't need inspiration either. I still have it. I haven't used it because I'm
You just
crazy.
have to remind you.
No, because I was given MVP last week, which is why. But it would shut down before I got a chance to put it in.
Yeah, no, I went back in and fixed it because I'd forget otherwise. But yeah,
I made a note of it to
What do you
remind
think
you.
I jumped at doing the actual write-up on the last one? It's like, I need a point of inspiration here.
if multiple people want to write the summaries, you can. There's not just one per summary.
Jumped on it straight away. I was like, I need this friend. Go it, now.
So I think the people who need inspiration now is Rosie, Sab, and Alarala.
Ah.
So if one of you want to do it, otherwise I will jump in and finish it off.
We got wrecked.
so
We followed some
basically-
methods down here. We came across this fire person with lots of fire, like goblin type things. We basically tried to fight out.
You're like super down right now.
Yeah, people like to explode these. What are they called? Efforts.
Method.
That's the one. Efforts on top of each other, so we're kind of killing each other by trial of fire.
Hence the reason why I said on the last game
there
to
is
everyone, get out the corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is
And I'm not loving it at
one
all.
note I got down that no one else has mentioned. The fact that Ben almost died and Ivy poured a potion essentially down Ben's throat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was literally within like 2 minutes of the battle.
Yeah.
You were so nicely grouped, but I had to drop that fireball on you.
Yeah.
I couldn't not do it.
Well, you live, you learn. You live, you learn.
Yeah.
Quick thing. Oh, right. I have a quick suggestion like just as a planning thing, because getting out of this goddamn corridor. I can't move myself, but I can use it to move you if you want. I think I've just done a quick mathematical thing. I can only get to either Alarala or Sab. And either way, you're probably going to want to move as close as you can to Big Bad so as I can move you past him.
Oh, are you going to punt us?
I thought you
No, I can use my phase step.
I thought you already used phase step last session.
Yes, you
did.
did. You
Did
used
I?
it on me.
Have I not
Yeah.
looked at it?
Indeed. This is true, you did use it.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, it looks like I just hadn't clicked it, which is fine. Because now that you say that, I do actually remember doing that, so that's fine. So I can't do that. Sorry, guys.
Yes,
It's all right.
I was calling for assistance, and you were, if I recall, through Evivin for me.
Yeah, I couldn't get there myself, but I could make somebody else get there because I was two steps too far back.
And because I had fire resistance, it was me, and I was like, yes, I can do it. I can help.
Yeah. We printed Rosie in.
Well, it's Sab to go by the looks of things, so...
It is, yes.
Yeah.
So let's battle commence.
What can you do?
That's some cool battle music.
Well, thank you.
I can
Ooh,
make
that's a
you make
point.
saving
That's
throws
brilliant.
and hopefully fail them to take damage. Which is what I'm going to do by casting Toll the Dead. If it actually works, yeah.
Oh, and he fails that DC.
Awesome. And he's taken damage before.
He has.
2d12. 2d12. 12,
That's
12,
only
12.
It's only 1d12 currently, we're not level 5 yet.
Oh, no.
And now
Yeah.
comes the Undertaker.
Yeah, that bell was a little bit loud.
Okay.
What's next, John Cena?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Alright, so now on to Rosie's turn by the look of it. You
Yay,
failed your
hooray.
death save, so you're not dead yet. But if you get in that one, that'll be it. 2 death saves and you are dead.
Yep.
Alarala.
Well, net 1, I'm dead.
Yes.
Okay. Where's my hug? Oh, there she is. I guess. Do I send her in first and then get her to come back out? How damaged is this creature?
Do me a perception check.
Oh God. Do. What's that one, isn't it? Do I click on the dex or the +5?
Ooh, let me get your sheet open and check, 'cause I can never remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember. I've been playing
It's
with
the
so many
first column, I
sizes
think.
lately.
So on skills, it's the
Yeah,
total you want to click on. The one that's got a little piece of dice next to it.
Which one?
You
Oh,
see the total
+5.
column.
Just gonna get a beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I can see it now. Shut up.
I can see why that's necessary.
I should take away his inspiration for that. I could do with more.
I'm pretty sure I've got a note about beer somewhere on here.
Alright, with a 16, it's hard to tell. He's a strange creature, not one you're really familiar with, Alarala. But you'd think he's probably quite injured. His sort of black cracks running down his arm, which would be like glowing red on the other arm. So he's definitely taken some damage. Maybe you'd say he was bloodied.
I can work with that. Say hello to Napster, everyone.
Hello, Napster.
Hello.
Hello, Napstar.
Hi.
Okay, with my abilities.
Think
Okay,
fast now, 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Princess Squiglet. What's her movement range?
40, I think.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna move in by here.
Oh,
And
it's got
then-
movement locking on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, thank you. Can you... Right, how do I target now as Princess Squiglet?
Exactly the same. So make sure you've got Squiglet clicked first, and then target her just like you would if you were using yourself. I don't think you had Princess Squiglet clicked.
I gotta click now?
I can't tell. But
Right. When I was doing it with me and Sol, I just clicked between the two of us on the character tracker at the top. So if you click on Princess Squiglet, everything you do will control her. If you click on yourself,
Oh,
it will control you.
awesome. Thank you.
oh, that's a good way of doing it. Thank you for that.
And is it control left click to target?
Oh, I think so. Yes.
I can never see if I'm actually targeting someone.
Open the combat tracker up. That will show you. At the
Where's
moment,
the combat tracker?
on the top right-hand corner, you've got the 2 crossed swords.
Ah,
Click on
yes.
that, and it's basically show you your initiative, various information about people in the party, and who you've got targeted and what effects are on you.
Awesome.
So at the moment, Alarala is targeting this creature, but Squiglet isn't targeting anyone.
Okay, so it changed. Oops, what did I just do?
I think
just
you might have
clicked
just
something.
turned her into an enemy.
No, I think I completed my turn.
Oh, it's alright.
Yeah.
Now try clicking then.
Okay.
There you go, now Squiglet is targeting.
Right, am I looking at the top or bottom in the combat tracker?
Whichever one's highlighted. So it's pretty much in the middle for me.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Right, that's really weird. I've never used a combat tracker before. Okay.
Like we talk about every session.
It's the most useful thing ever.
I was gonna say I use it every week.
Oh my God, guys. Okay, I'm gonna bite. Well, sorry, she is gonna bite.
And with advantage as well, due to her pack tactics.
Oh yes.
Very nice hit. Let's see that damage. As the brave little pug darts in and snaps at his ankle.
Got that much damage, I'm surprised it's not his bollocks.
She's
All
then
right.
gonna run back out.
Ooh, she will
10,
take an
so
attack of opportunity if she
5,
does that.
10. That's okay. 5, 10.
I was gonna say, don't do what I did.
15, 20.
Dead pug.
Hang on, no. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Let me scroll out a minute to see how far away I am from me.
Well, let me see whether I kill her first. Oh, I miss.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, missed the pug.
Very,
Totally
very
worth
lucky
it to
pug.
get her out
I
of
mean,
the
it is a small target.
firing line. Okay, now she ends her turn.
Alright, Alarala, you've got your turn as well, so let me move that back up to you.
Thank you. Right, okay, so I'm already targeting him. Get my character sheet. This is going to get complicated having 2 different sheets now.
Try being a DM, how many sheets have I got?
You're a pro. We all know you're a pro. I'm not.
Yeah, you're legitimately a pro, Momo.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
You get paid for your services. That
It's
le-
self-inflicted,
legitimately makes
Linda.
you a
You're
pro.
the one that picked a ranger with a companion.
I know. It's because I'm not used to fancy grounds. If you just roll 20, I'd be fine. I'm still getting used to fancy grounds.
It's all right.
Okay, so I've already got Hunter's Mark on this enemy from last game.
I believe you have. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna hopefully hit him right between the eyes with my bow. So fingers crossed, guys.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. So there. And let's do the damage.
Is that at disadvantage?
It was a disadvantage because it thought Spiglet was an enemy, so I'm changing her to neutral, and hopefully that won't happen next time.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
4 damage.
Poor Squiglet.
You didn't shoot Spiglet, did you?
No.
Oh, that's
She's
all right.
just small. She's just small.
Yeah, you can easily shoot over her. All right, Ben Ranham.
It's my turn.
General Kenobi. Says
You're
Napster,
looking
not me.
quite injured.
I am.
Ah.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna. There's one thing I can do which might make, which may change what you do. I'm just gonna say now, because I can still do this once and then still have one instance of bardic inspiration to do. I can try my Tasha's hideous laughter trick again. To try and make it so as he can't take an attack of opportunity against you and you can run.
I was thinking, first of all, obviously, Evive's also got that problem. So thank you, though. So Evive would be a good choice.
What do you mean? I'm not giving anybody bardic inspiration. What I'm saying is what I can do is use my one of the three, I've got it written down, to take me down to 2 instances of bardic that I can use, to make him have to take a disadvantage on a roll, like an opposed roll, and then use Tasha's hideous laughter on him to try and make him go prone and laugh for like a minute.
Yeah. I mean,
which means he's then prone and laughing.
but this would be on your turn, correct?
Yes, I'm
However,
saying
you can delay
I
your
was just-
turn by saying you're waiting until after she's done that to do whatever you do.
Oh, that's a pretty good shout.
That's why it's like if you've got a plan for yours, then do it. But if you don't, we can try and see if it works this way around. Because if we see if it works and it does, brilliant. If we see if it works and it doesn't, you're in no different a situation.
All right, what are you doing? Tick, 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 tick.
What's Aviv doing? What?
You don't know. He's behind you.
Avid's at the top of the order, isn't he?
I'm at the
Like
top.
the
Yeah.
complete next turn.
Hmm.
You're going to be taking the dodge action, I think.
I think I'm probably going to just attack him, to be honest.
Fair enough.
I think that's what my character would do because I don't think that we'd be communicating this in fight. So I don't think I'd be able to just guess that that's what was going on. So I just attack.
I mean, you can have a little bit of a shout, but probably not in-depth tactical conversations.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could say.
What would you shout to me, like just to suggest that you're gonna make
I'll
him
tell him a
fall
funny
down?
joke if you wait a second.
Right. Okay.
Are you persuaded, Ben?
Yeah, I'll hold my action, and my action is that if she pulls it off, then I run, and otherwise I attack. I don't know. Does that make sense?
You can't really hold 2 different actions.
No.
But you could hold your action to attack after she's cast a spell, and then if it's successful,
Right.
you would have advantage on that attack.
I'm attacking. I'm just going to attack.
Straight to
Just
attack.
belt him.
I'm just
Belt
going
him.
to bout him.
Headbutt him.
Alrighty, you've got him selected, so let's see your attack roll.
Yeah.
Another huge swing with your Warhammer. Oh, but you miss. Why
Terribly.
did that think it was ranged? I think Something wrong with your sheet. Let me have a quick look at your sheet and see what's going on there.
Do I only need to click it twice as well? Because it looked like it rolled 2 dice just then.
It rolled it as disadvantage because it thought you were ranged. I've just updated your sheet so it's Warhammer is now a melee attack. So do you want to roll that attack again?
Oh, I think I know what I did.
Yeah, don't click the sword. Click the dice picture. There we go.
There you go.
That's what I like.
So for a moment, it looks like you're going to throw your Warhammer. Then you realize, hang on, he's right next to me, and you just belt him around the face.
Wait a second, that's not how you use it. You hit him with the blunt end.
What? You just stood there looking at scratching your head.
How do I use a Warhammer again?
But yeah, you bring that crashing down on his shoulder, and you see like the stone, like the molten stone, sort of start to fracture. He's definitely starting to take a beating. So, anything else on your turn, Ben?
I don't think I've got anything that I can attack him with. I don't think I've got like any extra attack action. Have I got a smite left? Hold on. No, I've got no spell slots left. They're all ticked off. So yeah, that I think. I would like to do a perception check and see if I can figure out exactly how beaten up he is.
All right, yeah. Roll me a quick perception then, please.
Yeah.
Where is it again? Why can't I see it?
It's on your skills tab.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I thought you could do it from the main.
No, it just lists what your passive perception is on there.
It's probably a.
Nice. Are you going to shout
this?
Yeah, he's definitely taken a few good blows, but he's not done yet. You'd think maybe a third of his vigor is left.
There's about. I think we've killed about a third of him. He's maybe got a third of him left, everyone. And then you realise that Ben Random's maths is really bad.
I was about to agree with
Hit
that.
points? What's that? All right, Sol.
Now, tactically, I think, despite the fact that it's going to be using a spell slot and all, trying to have the chance of him not getting a turn off is better than me trying to attack him for my maximum, which is 11. Given what we've kind of seen from that, I'm gonna give it a go. So I'm gonna take my bardic inspiration number down by 1 and use unsettling words. So I roll my bardic inspiration dice, which I believe is a d6. Yes it is. So I'm just gonna roll a d6 quickly. Could have done better. Never mind. It's always worth trying.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to try and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
All right, let's see.
I can't. Could you just quickly tell me how I can do this, Momo? Because it.
Oh, yep. Let me get your sheet open. So, on the actions tab. I'm just trying to find Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Where is it? There we go.
Spells level 1.
Yep. So, if you open it up with the magnifying glass, you'll see it says cast.
Ah, there
Just
we
click
go.
that one there, and that will trigger the save. He
You
rolled
take 1 off
9.
that, but he failed it anyway.
Exactly, and then.
However, he also takes 1 off any save he has to do for the rest of until my turn happens again.
Fantastic. Keep reminding me of that if I forget.
Yeah,
then
it's
you want
mainly for Stab's benefit than anybody else's, but.
Yeah, and then you want to click the effects on him, so make him incapacitated and prone. And for yourself, you want to click the one that's got the C in brackets, because that'll make you do your concentration checks.
Epic!
So yeah, he is now
I love
prone.
that I can hear the laughter as well.
So I'm going to then duck around a corner.
I like it. And now it
And that is my turn.
is this chap's turn. He is incapacitated too, so I don't think he can do anything. He does get to redo his save though, doesn't he?
I believe so. Just let me have a quick check.
I'm pretty sure he does. So
Oh. I'm pretty sure he does, but I'm
Just
pretty
to
sure he
say.
gets the save with the -1.
yes, it definitely the -1. Let me roll this for him then. Wisdom. Oh,
And he's back up.
Damn.
However, he loses his turn.
Yep,
was
that
the
was at
point.
the end of his turn, so he's still down, still prone. So you'll have advantage on attacks on him, unless you're ranged, of course.
Yeah.
Let me just take the incapacitated thing off him. There we go. And now we are on to the next turn, which is Iviv.
Right. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Run like a
Just
little
attack
girl.
him. Just attack him. Everyone,
Right.
just attack him. Just kill him.
You've got this. It's fine.
No.
You could take this opportunity to start looting the room, get all the goodies first.
Oh, if you do that, I'm take my oath. I tell you.
I am a rogue.
I have helped
Come
you already today.
I am
You
gonna
do this,
stand
and my
by-
character will be mighty annoyed in you.
Oh, haunts
Say,
you
I'm
from the
about-
I know how
grave.
to hide the body.
Well, you don't have to hide the body. There's a lava pit.
Okay, now I'm worried.
I can convince you to walk over to it and shoot you in the back if I have to.
I'm pretty sure we're in this predicament because you stole his beer in the first place.
Yeah,
Oh, he
yeah,
got my bit.
that was what we decided.
Look,
Mhm.
it happens, alright? I thought it was
Actually,
mine.
do
Two on
you
the
actually
bar.
have a note? If we buy beer, that's the note I have from last week.
Yes, I
That's
also have.
all.
Yeah.
I want to buy a beer next time we're in a town.
Iviv has to buy us all 2 rounds next time we're in a town, and he also has to buy me a health potion because he used mine.
Well, I'll forfeit it I'll forfeit my beer if you just attack him right now.
Well, seeing the fact that you jumped the gun on this, I was going to attack him anyway. But I just want to point that one out here.
I'm sure you say that now.
I just tried to do what I could do.
But if you
Well,
look
just
at the
point
place
out
where I'm
the,
stood, I prepared myself for steady aim, which gives me advantage on shot when I use my crossbow.
Yes, but he's also prone on the floor, which is disregard. So you
Yeah,
only get a
You get
straight dice
straight,
roll.
you get straight shot.
yeah, but it's better than
Sorry,
a
but it was the
disadvantage.
best way I could think of getting more people out of this alive, making it so as he doesn't get a turn.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you just straight shot, you will get straight roll, but you still get your sneak attack on it. Or you could move and take the shot with disadvantage, or move in and attack him while he's on the ground with melee and get advantage on that.
Stood right next to him is a bad way to go because
Yeah, you're not looking
I've
all that
only got-
healthy either, are you?
no, I got 4 health points left.
Oh, it's nice to have 4 health points left.
Yeah, but I'm still up. That means I could do something.
Alright, think fast. This guy, he's stopped laughing now. He's wiped the smoke off his face and it looks like he's starting to stand up. He's getting ready for his turn.
Right, okay, so what I'll do then is I've got a clear shot of sight there, haven't I?
Yeah.
So right, I'll just take a full on shot at him then. I'll raise my crossbow up. Lick me lip. Lick me finger. Twiddle the end of it. Aim. And miss.
You have advantage, don't you? Not advantage. Inspiration.
Inspiration. I'll use my inspiration, sod it.
Alright,
Because
make sure you click advantage as well when you roll. Because I think that rolled you with disadvantage.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did. And it dropped to 15.
Oh, really?
because the actual one that it dropped would have actually done it.
I don't think it would. Oh, would it? What was he adding
20.
onto it?
15
5.
plus 5.
Oh, +5, yeah. With the +5, it would have done it.
20.
You know what? Roll the damage on that.
You sure?
Yeah, because I don't know which one rolled first out of the 15 or the 13, so... Since you use your inspiration, let's go with the 15. Oh, a nice 9 damage as you find a little chink in his armour. He's looking a bit like a pincushion now. Okay, so you can't move because you used your...
Can't move.
What's your thing called? Steady aim?
Steady aim.
I should remember that.
Which you can use in combat as well, because it's not just for ranged attacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't move now. I guess you've still got your bonus action.
I can't move. What can I do for a bonus?
Didn't you get a sneak attack damage on that?
Oh, you don't get sneak attack when you've got disadvantage, but it's actually a straight roll.
Right.
So yeah, so roll your sneak attack damage as well. That would be... Yeah, is it 1d6 at this level?
It's
Yeah.
2d6.
2d6.
2d6 this one? How level are we?
Level
Been
3.
2d6 like before, so I think it is 2d6. I think Rosie is right. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, so
'Cause I think
manually
it's
roll
next
me a
level it goes
2d6.
Go on, Umbrella, do that now.
Just grab the dice at the bottom, the little d6 dice. While you've got it selected, right click once and you'll get 2 dice selected and then drop it on chat.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice. Let me drop that damage on him. That didn't do any damage to him. Let me try that again. There we go. Oh no, now I've done it twice.
I'll take that.
Alright, cool. I think that's everything on your turn, so now we are on to Sab.
Yes.
If you do all the dead, he has to take 1 off his save.
Yeah.
Or anything that requires a
The
save.
map has just appeared. There we go. Zoomed out somewhere else for some reason. So.
Oh, that is a new feature they've added with the last update. It's basically a bug with the thing that auto centers the map. If you turn that off, it'll stop doing it.
How do I turn it off?
Go into options, so it's a little cogwheel on the top right, and it should be in the first like 4 or 5 options. It will say turn auto center map.
Done.
Cool.
So, surprise, surprise! I'm going to be casting Toll the Dead on him. I'm still targeting him. Good.
And
I'll help you out there.
Nice.
No.
Unfortunately, not.
Is there anything else I can do? I don't think there actually is. That's my turn.
We're on to Rosie, who is still unconscious and making death saves. Nat 1, she is in trouble. Let's see. Oh, another failure, but she's still got 1 left. If she's not stabilised by next turn, that could be the end.
You see 1 eye going white. I'll be right back. I need to loo.
All right, Alarala.
Everyone say hello to Creepy Kangaroo.
Hey, up, Creepy.
Hello.
What am I gonna do? Is it Princess Squiglet's turn? Right.
Probably do your turn first, and then Squiglet's turn.
Okie dokie. We'll do that.
Or if you always want to do, say, Squiglet first, I could probably move her above you, if that'd be easier. All right, cool.
I'm wondering if Squiglet's got it in her to get Rosie out of the way and drag her to safety. Just throwing that out there, because my next.
Do we think that's possible?
My next attack might be my final move.
That. That's
Let
hilarious.
me have a look at her strength. I think she was more dex-based, wasn't she? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Strength of 12. She could try. It would have a reasonably high DC, though, to see whether she could drag. And it would be her action to do that.
Okay, let's see if we can do that.
Alright, do me a strength check then, please. Actually, make it athletics check.
Okay. That's not much better. There we go. Let's have a look.
No. Unfortunately, Princess Squiglet charges up.
Does she have inspiration?
No, she doesn't. You could spend your inspiration on her, but you haven't got any either.
I chip in for the summary at the start.
About half a sentence. Wasn't enough? No.
Lies. And slander.
I'm sorry, Nell. But yeah, she like savages Rosie's ankle, pulling with all her might, but she just doesn't have it in her. One of Rosie's shoes comes off, and Squiglet sort of stumbles back. It was a brave effort from our little squig, little pug.
It was. Okay then, back to me. Okay, can I have a run back? So she's out of the way.
Oh yeah, so yeah, she's got enough movement to get back there. No worries.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, have I got any bonus actions that I can use in terms of healing?
I'm not sure if you have any spells left, because I think you might have had Healing Word.
Oh, I was meant to change that last week. Do you remember?
Oh, you were, weren't you?
Cure wounds at the moment, which is the touch one, but I need healing words, which is the ranged one.
Alright, yeah, I'll let you swap over now. Let me drop it on your sheet.
Thank you.
Because yeah, we did discuss that before.
We just forgot to do it. We're always bad to each other.
I accept none of this. Yeah, normally you wouldn't be able to do this, but it was a special thingy discussion. So there you go. You can heal for 1d4. Anything within 60 foot of you. So you'd need to target Rosie, I'm assuming, and then just
Yes.
roll the heal.
Have I got her targeted?
You haven't got anyone targeted at the moment, as you can see on the combat tracker.
I don't know how to read that. Ah, there we go. It's because I didn't have myself targeted first, love.
Yeah. It's a bit of a faff when you've got two players, to be honest.
It is. Alright, fingers crossed, Rosie, this gets you up.
A whopping 1 healed, but that is enough.
Go for that.
So Rosie is still prone, but she's no longer making death saves.
Oh,
Making gurgly noises.
I like the headcanon of the pug's licking her feet, so she's just like,
Yeah.
Okay, and then gonna try and square him right through the middle of the eyes with my bow.
Alright, you'll be shooting at him with disadvantage because he's prone.
Okay.
Or you can move...
Do I have to manually
No,
disadvantage?
it'll do that for you, because he's got that status marked.
Okay. Fingers crossed, guys.
Oh, you missed, but it's a good job because you were aiming at Rosie. I'm gonna heal you, then I'm gonna kill you.
oh goodness.
If you would like to re-roll that, but targeting this beastie.
You're bad guy.
that would have been a savage lesson on getting your targeting right.
I'm gonna bring you up and I'm gonna take you down just as easy.
Yep.
There we go, you got him targeted. Have a re-roll. That's almost as good as inspiration, yeah, getting a free re-roll.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, you still missed.
Exact same.
Oh no.
God damn it. Oh.
Alright, unless you want to move, I think we're on to Benrenham.
Okay, so to be clear, no one caused any damage to him whilst he was down. Is that how? Is that sort of?
I think
I
you've caused
did.
some.
I did.
Okay, cool. You did. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Well, maybe there's a chance then.
And you've got advantage on your attacks as well.
See, now the
he's prone.
thing is,
Yeah,
I
you can
actually
smash
know
him.
how strong he is because when we tested this, I actually saw it. But I've been a good boy and I haven't said a word. So I'm not
Thank
gonna
you very
worry.
much.
Well, I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Smash him. Smash him.
Oh
Yay!
my gosh!
Oh no!
How did you miss? He's prone.
Who's
What?
right in front of you?
Do you have
I
an
didn't.
inspiration, Ben?
I didn't miss, apparently. Did I?
You did.
Yes. That's
Oh,
advantage.
Different
dear.
on my screen.
Yeah, the green or the red is not whether you hit. That's whether you had advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, I see.
Good
But
to
if
know.
you look,
Yeah,
you
I've got inspiration. I will attack him again. I will attempt
Yeah,
it
if you've got
again.
inspiration, just attack
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah, I will. I'll mark my inspiration off. And
all
here we
right,
go.
come on, you can do this.
Ben.
Ah.
Oh, no!
11 again.
Okay.
You're
What is
just
it with these duplicate rolls? The past 4
I
rolls have been
know.
2 dupes.
well, at least you dropped to 1 this time, not a
no.
4. It could have been worse, but yeah, I think you were just like blinded by a little flash of like cinders or something coming out of his burning hair, and it just throws you off.
Yeah, he's woken up. He's dodged out of the way a little bit, hasn't he? So.
Yeah, he's no longer laughing.
Roll.
He's giving you the death stare.
Yeah,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
and I'm feeling it.
So
Right.
Sol.
Right. Is anything he is now not taking the thing my sorry, struggling with my
What?
words right now. Just give me a second.
He's not
My
taking the extra.
unsettling Yeah,
one
my
off.
unsettling words is now out of effect. But he is still prone. I
He
think
has-
the best thing I can't get to him this turn, but what I can do is stand there and try to insult him because I can still see him.
Mhm.
But I think that's the best I can I don't know.
Yeah,
actually.
do it.
I might chance it with the longbow. I do double the damage.
You'd probably have half cover from Rosie being in the way.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Rosie's still prone, isn't she? So
Yeah,
Rosie's
so
prone as
right.
well.
Disadvantage with a long range weapon that's someone who's prone, but I don't think you will be if you use.
No, but I've got a maximum of 4 as opposed to a maximum of 11.
try it then. You won't need to worry about the half cover because it's Rosie's
Yeah.
prone. Just a regular disadvantage.
I'll give it a go.
You got this. I believe in you.
I don't quite know how to do this. Oh, do I click on the +5 thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
to
That's
fire
not
your
actually
longbow.
shot yet.
Oh wow. Let me just get a sheet open so I can double check.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to burn my inspiration.
Sorry. I don't know why the sound effect still makes me laugh. But yes, for your inspiration, let's see. Oh!
At least it got better. At least it wasn't duplicated.
You fire 2 quick arrows, but they just skitter to one side of him. I think it's because you're worried about hitting your friend. You couldn't get too close like you would normally.
As a free action, I'm just going to look at him and go, "Oi, pug ugly over here."
Hi!
He will.
Squiglet's giving side eye right now.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about that thing that's trying to eat you.
Yes, and you said pug ugly.
Yes, because it'll get his attention.
But she's a pug. You just called her ugly.
No, I said he's pug ugly, not she's pug ugly.
Yeah, but she's a pug, so she's ugly. I mean,
I actually quite like pugs, but
Yeah. I think it's kind of a key feature of
it's
pugs.
more the fact of I'm just trying to get his attention away from the 2 people that are stood next to him.
Well, she's still giving you side eye right now. So
She
just
can
be
give me
careful.
side
when you
eye all
stick
she
to it,
likes.
it's a bit wet next time.
She can give me side eye all she likes. I've brought you up twice this session.
Not her, you haven't.
No, her owner I did.
She's fickle. She doesn't care things like that.
I really had an answer for that. I'm not going there.
well, he looks at you as he stands up, but then he realises he's still next to a foe of his own. I'm afraid, Ben Ranham, he is going to have to go for you. Yeah, scoops his warhammer up from where he dropped it, swings it at you in a vicious uppercut, but he misses. He can actually attack twice, so he's going to sort of backhand it. Oh, and he misses again.
Yeah, he just absolutely
Hey,
whips it.
calling him. See, this is why I called him Pug Ugly.
It worked. It worked.
It worked.
Oh, I'm just checking if he's got anything he can do with his bonus action. I don't believe he has.
He's better not.
No, that's it. We are on to Iviv.
Right. Okay. Seeing the fact that he's there, you're there, he's now there, she's now there. I'm going to do just exactly the same as I did before.
Excellent stuff.
I
Or
did
is he still
consider going
He's
up
stood
the
up now.
steps and round to get some elevation, but I don't think that's going to make any difference anyway. So, yep, solid. Bring my crossbow up
I believe.
and aim right for his bollocks.
Right in the lobstone.
Might be an inconvenient place, but seems to be okay.
Oh, fantastic. Perfect shot.
Cracking
You,
one in the nuts is
yeah.
always going to take him.
you nail his grapes with some lovely sneak attack as well.
Oh.
Oh,
Just got fancy ground error, but I'm keeping the logs for you.
thank you.
That's what happens when you hit someone in the bollocks. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he deserved those errors. He is doubled over in pain. It looks like it's going to take the smallest amount of damage to kill him. Is there anything more you can do to him, Iviv?
Well, he's on fire. Can I just walk up to him and piss on him?
No.
Okay,
Or you can, but it won't do anything.
fair enough.
Apart from annoy him, so...
Possibly scorch your bean.
Just relieve myself over him. Take another shot if I can.
I
whole
don't
new
think
me-
you can.
I don't know if I can I?
No,
No.
don't think Gross ever get a second attack.
What I'll do is I can still move though. How many can I move? 25 or
I think it's 30 for your character, isn't it?
30?
I'm pretty sure it is, so that'll be 6 squares.
There's not many small
Well,
creatures
actually, what I'll
that
do
move
is-
25.
Yeah, I'll move up to here anyway. That's less than that.
Yeah, you can run up the stairs around the brazier. And watch as the rest of your party get decimated. That's absolutely
Well,
fine.
from here I can shoot at range still.
Mm. Yeah, you get a good point of view on him there. So, Sab.
Yes.
My fantasy grounds is frozen. Oh no, there it goes.
I am going to. I'll continue with Control the Dad. I was considering changing it up a little bit.
Oh, but he
Passes.
succeeds. This guy, he's got pretty good wisdom.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay, Rosie, you are prone, but just clinging on to life with 1 hit point.
I stand up
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to mind spike him. So, remind me how I do this. Control click myself.
You want to control click him. You've already got him targeted, actually.
Okay, so cast.
Love the idea of this being the final.
Oh, and he succeeds as well.
Oh!
It does seem that wisdom is one of his stronger traits.
He's a wise one.
I'm actually quite surprised at just how well what's it called?
Can I use some
Unsettling
inspiration
Words
to make
has
him
been
reroll?
doing.
No. Inspiration is just for you re-rolling.
Okay.
So, have you got any bonus actions you can do, or any movement you want to do?
If I move here,
No, he's engaging me. I think I don't. Oh,
he's
maybe.
engaging both of us.
I suppose. Yeah, he may.
Well, I'm going to walk over there my turn and stab him.
On the upside, if you do walk away, I get an attack on him. Just saying. I know you go down again. That's not great, but I get another attack on him that's free. If you do, and he goes for the opportunity attack. Just saying.
I walk away.
Oh, Ben,
yes,
you should feel
that's
so
the
guilty about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
but only if he succeeds. I'm just betting on him failing. you know. Or maybe not. You know, he may not even want to do an attack of opportunity. He might decide against
I think
it.
he does want to do an attack of opportunity.
Damn. I still think it's worth it. I think at this point it's worth it.
Well, let's see whether he hits or
one-shot
not.
me.
So, yeah, he's going to swing his Warhammer around. Ah, but he will miss.
Yes! Yes!
Still
All right.
staggering, holding his ball.
So, you're
Awesome.
attack of opportunity now.
Yes, sorry, yeah, of course, yeah, there you go.
Hit it!
Yeah.
You do. Come on. Come on.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So it has about
Whoop,
9
whoop,
damage.
whoop, whoop, whoop! Yay!
Yes.
Get in there. Boom.
And
Keep going.
with that, yes. You hit
He
him.
erupts and explodes and wipes you out.
That's exactly the idea, though, because it's you get away, and if he explodes and puts me down, then that's it's just going to be like epic.
I'm just trying to sort the targeting out for some reason it isn't letting me untarget Rosie. Come on, untarget.
Taking it with him.
Why will you not untarget? There we go. So he doesn't explode, but as you hit him, as before, the heat radiates out from him and blasts you, dealing 5 damage to you, Ben Ranham.
I think I'm on the. I still think
are.
I'm up. I think I'm up. I'm alive.
And with that, he falls to the ground into like a pool of like liquefying magma as he loses his form. And he is dead, leaving behind just a few little items in the puddle.
Oh, I
Hey
like
guys,
some of those
College of Eloquence, it's pretty good!
yeah, it was. Yeah, Christ.
Just be thankful he wasn't a level 14 undead patron warlock.
What level was, and what exactly were we dealing with there? Is that something that you'd be willing to reveal?
Yeah, he was an Azer. He wasn't one from the monster manual. I think he was Priest of the Flame. So like basically a cleric. Sort of. A blacksmith cleric Azer. And Azers are, fiery elementals like you saw. In fact, do me...
I really hope the thing that Rosie wanted was in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, do me an Arcana. Let's see what else you know about Azers.
Okay.
Oops, girls,
All of
girls,
us.
girls.
Not much.
So, Sab, I think you would be aware that they've got a bit of a grudge against Efreets, Fire Djinn, because they were often used as slaves by them.
Would I know this? Naturally?
I guess roll with advantage.
How do I do this?
Click ADV in the bottom left, and then just roll, and it'll do it with advantage for you.
AV. Nope, wrong button. Start. Do I click the shield?
Sorry, what was that?
I don't click.
Oh,
I
click the total column.
10.
I fall to my knees, exhausted. Just saying, and then I start kind of perusing what little items are there.
All right, I reckon.
So it looks like I'm just falling to my knees, exhausted, but I'm actually falling to my knees to just get a little bit closer to what's on the floor.
Yeah, I don't reckon you would know off the top of your head, Rosie. But Sab, do you tell people what you know?
Yeah. I'll tell them what I know.
So hearing that, Rosie, what do you think of based on your patron?
I think that I'm doing my patron a service. She basically thinks that her patron's correct. That those that don't follow, those that are higher up than them, should be punished.
All right.
As a quick IC thing, Sol's just gonna look around, trying to make sure everybody's still stood up, because the amount of time she's had to deal with Jack in the Boxes in the past, what I'm going to assume in this game is approximately 20 minutes. Yeah. Everybody okay? Good.
Just about.
I need to rest.
I need a beer.
We all need a long
Don't we
rest.
all?
We all need a long rest.
Do with a holiday.
So
Oh.
I've put in the party sheet everything you find on his body and in this room. So I assume you're going to be searching that as well.
I'll try help
Mhm.
her.
Party
So
sheet.
it's all kinds of bits and pieces on there. And Rosie, I think you'll easily recognise the ring that you were sent to find.
Yep.
The jewelled signet ring. That'll be the one that your mistress wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Whereabouts is the thing again?
Oh, party sheet. That's the symbol in the top right that's got the eye and then 3 people on it.
Yeah, I've got main, inventory,
Inventory.
and order tabs. I can't remember.
Inventory.
I'll take the
Aye.
jewel signet ring. Going. This is the one that my ladyship wants back.
Brilliant. Ben, you might want to take the vial of fire essence.
Just opening the party sheet and having a
What
look.
does that do? Vial of fire essence. Okay.
And possibly the refined Warhammer if your Warhammer isn't a refined Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
gonna
Well,
think
the thing is, I have like a special.
connection with that one. Fair
Yeah, I
enough.
have a special connection with mine. It's whatever it was for Voidborn in Greek or something like that. I can't remember what awesome name I gave it now. But, yes, no.
There is a certain glimmer of magic to this Warhammer that was dropped by the Azer.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick it up.
And you certainly hit by it enough times to know that it packs a bit more of a wallop than a regular Warhammer.
Okay.
You might have to get that identified at some point if any of you can cast that.
I can. You know, not currently, but after a long
So-
rest, I can.
Should we sort out who gets what?
That's what we're currently doing.
Whereabouts is it? Is it in the parcel items? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's called a refined Warhammer since it's not identified yet.
I forget
Well,
how to drag it over. Do
You pick up the shield and drag it over to your inventory.
I?
So you need to have your character sheet open as well.
As Rosie has already said that is the ring they were looking for, I think we should just give Rosie the ring. Because that's what half of the problem was. The other half of the problem was Ivy nicking somebody's beer.
Mm,
I thought it was mine.
Yeah,
You 60.
sure, whatevs.
Look. Yeah, I'm sorry. It happened.
I think all the rest of it's just stuff that we sell when we get to the town, to be honest.
Is there any
bet
way
you
we
Roll the
Scrolls.
broker. Do we actually
do you
have a
mean
wizard?
what do you think I am?
I don't know what you are. You're a you. You might want to take that then.
I was about to say, I think it best I take the scrolls.
Can I have a look at this mace?
You can do. Let me have a. You pick it up, and it's a surface weapon. Not any special qualities that you can see. But you know, it certainly hurt if you hit someone with it.
There's quite a few things in here which are potion
Gemstones,
materials, right? So like pearl is. I'm maybe thinking of a previous edition, but isn't a pearl something that you would want to use in a spell of identification?
Yeah,
You all right there?
I should possibly take that pearl if we want to use it for me casting identify.
There you go. So take that. I'd say. There's also zircon bead. I'm not sure. I feel like that's
I
just
think
worth
that
money.
would be good with Ben.
But-
Because of what it does. When you break it, it gives you +1 to your AC for a turn.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm probably the highest AC amongst everyone, right? I guess.
I think either me or you should take it. Honestly.
I think the vial of fire essence should go to the rogue, so he can do a bit of fire damage at range.
Go on, I'll take the zircon bead.
You say that. I think anybody that uses any kind of metal weapon, it's fine.
Does the weapon have to be metal?
Yes, it specifies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took the Zircon bead. I've definitely had enough stuff. I think I've got
Like,
a
I think
magical mace and a Zircon bead. Yeah, I'm cool, guys. Thanks.
Yeah. I honestly, I think everything else, like most of the stuff in here, is just stuff to be sold.
Yeah.
I'll get the mace. I'll take on because I want to give it a try in combat.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'd be quite happy for some of the stuff that is going to be sold to come to me purely so that I can get some more arrows when we hit the town.
I think we just sell it and split the money between us.
Yes.
So if
Yeah,
one of you wants
that's
to
what the point
drag all
was.
those into your
Well, the
sheet.
vial of fire essence. Who's going to be using that for their
Actually,
arrows?
Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm gonna drop. Is it all right if I drop that back into the past? Can I do this? I'll drag it back into the past items.
Mm-hmm.
Did that work? Yes.
It did.
Because at this stage, I think probably just be either you take it or we sell it as well. I don't mind. Like you take it because I've just taken the Warhammer. Like I think it'll be all right.
Who are you saying should take that?
Whoever it was who wanted to take it, I forget.
Me?
You may, yeah, I think you may have.
I said that on the fact of I am a duelist fencer and I have an AC of about 14.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should definitely take it. My AC's like 22 or something ridiculous.
My AC is 13.
So
Yeah.
Mine's 18. Sorry, it's not 22 because that would be absurd.
right. So who wants to carry the stuff until we get to somewhere we can sell it?
That vial of fire essence, can that be put onto arrows to increase its?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I have that to try it with me crossbow?
Okay. Well, yeah.
for it.
That sounds fine.
If you want, I can take the gemstones and the stuff that's going to be sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense. For one, I've got most of the stuff that we wanted to sell anyway already in my inventory anyway. And second of all, I'm a bard.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. At first, I was like, "What does that mean?" But then I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah."
I'm a bard. I have proficiency in this stuff.
Yeah, and like bartering with people and talking with people and
Yeah.
convincing them to give you a good price. That makes sense.
I got us 20 gold off the horse and cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was good going.
I would more than likely just get us bad prices because I don't really have. I'm still like a youngling in this world.
I think the default is you sell things for 50% of the cost, but you can certainly
Yeah.
haggle higher or lower than that.
Yeah, the default's 50%.
I think if you drag the shield while holding shift, it'll take all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, you also find a little pouch that's got some money in. It's got 1 platinum piece, 113 gold pieces, 315 silver pieces, and 821 copper.
Does
So,
anyone
wow.
write them down quickly, or is?
well, I can divide that up between you now with
Yeah.
just a simple click if you want. So it'll divide it all equally.
Yeah.
That sounds bloody marvelous.
I just want to make sure
Does anybody
Princess,
want to take the abacus?
It's just worth selling.
Okay.
Okay, that didn't quite work because Princess Squiggler ended up getting some money. I will take the offer and stick it back in party loot.
She's got a little pouch in her armor that she can hoard it in, and then she can buy herself some, a meaty bone the next time we stop at a tavern.
You're getting a fair few meaty bones for 16 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, she might want a spa day and a bit of a pamper as well.
I think her owner would have to pay for that then.
Tidy.
I will find a way of stopping her from getting money. I found one to stop her from getting XP, but not for the money. I will. So, you have looted the body and this room. What do you do now?
We need a long rest.
It's the whole.
Good
I
idea.
think we just go back to the horse and cart and try and go to the village because we were not far out of it.
You can see there's another room here and one to the south here, and there's also one that you passed way down here. Although, Sab, do me a...
We heard noises from that, didn't we?
Yes, you did. Like a sort of snoring noises, and miraculously, they still seem to be going on. But I guess Aviv and Ben, you are close enough to these two rooms. Would you like to do me perception checks, please?
Certainly. Bloop. Oh no, I didn't know anything.
No, I think your ears are still ringing from the blows you took from the Azer.
I'm exhausted.
What do I do?
enough?
Click on what again? Yeah.
The total one, yeah. So 16. You will hear, and you can hear the crackling of the braziers around you, but you don't
Let
hear
me be
anything
right
coming
back.
from either of those two rooms.
Well, I'll go check this top room then. Up here.
Dum, 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 dum.
If you want to check the opposite side.
Okay, I'll check the opposite side. So I see him go up, and so I'll be like,
I open the door and I literally just like peek my head inside. I don't step right in because I'm thinking, yeah, I've seen Indiana Jones too many times.
All right, well, Aviv, you look in and find a room that's, I guess, sort of seems to have already been looted. You can see there are crates that have been smashed open. There's the remains of broken pottery, a few items of clothing that are so old they disintegrate as soon as you touch them. There's a few sort of old books and things in there. Would you like to do an investigation check to see whether you can find anything interesting? That is just enough. Yeah, you find a couple of books and a small brass censer that's buried underneath a mountain of mildewy, rotting books and thingies. So let me drag those in there.
Guys, I found War and Peace if anyone wants to read it.
You did in fact find a book called Beer and How to Drink It, and another book called Beyond the Veil of Death.
Ooh.
Actually, on the bit, Beyond the Veil of Death, would anyone be interested in having this?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Alright, we'll flip a coin, alright? Or we'll do shots, one or the other.
Vic, what do I, Mr.
Fight for it.
Mrs. DM? What do I?
Do
No,
that
I
in,
know.
just one second.
Later. No, not really.
Yeah.
We share it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we can share it. We can
Yeah,
share
we can
it.
both read it.
Yeah, we can both read it.
Okay, so one of you can take that book, I'll take the beer book. And sorry, what was the object that was underneath everything?
A little brass censer. It's got a few little runes inscribed on it.
You've got a bit more vigour in you at the moment, so I figure you'd probably grab your hands on it first.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and can I, like, see if I can work out what it actually is, what it does?
I'm just reading the quick description. You can't tell exactly what it is, I don't think, without sort of a magical identification spell or spending a lot more time with it. But it certainly does seem to have magic abilities, as you can see the familiar flicker of magic in the runes.
Okay, if it's just going to start whispering to me and making me call it my precious, I'm a little bit worried. Guys, I found this. Does anyone want to see if they can, like, scan it and see what it is?
Scan it.
Scan it. Just X-ray it. Whatever you got to do. Stick your magic on it.
I only have the materials to cast Identify once, so it can either be on that or on
Does
the
Identify
Warhammer.
consume it?
I thought it consumed it.
I think it used to consume it in previous editions, but I think it may no longer consume it. I might be wrong.
Yeah, you need the pearl, but it doesn't consume it. So you could
Okay.
ritual cast it on all these items if you wish.
Yeah.
So they fixed it basically.
Made it a lot easier because it was flipping expensive
Oh,
before.
yeah.
It was flipping expensive.
Okay, so I just need
Resurrection.
people
What
to
does it need? It needs a pristine diamond.
What does it need? 10,000 gold! Guess who needs to get 10,000 gold? By the way, as part of her storyline.
All right,
That's
we'll
simple.
definitely try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you ritual casting on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna ritual cast on it.
All right, you discover it's a censer of summoned familiar. Do you also do it on the Warhammer?
Yeah, I'll do it on the Warhammer too.
Let me get his sheet open. Dun, 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 dun. So Benham hands over his refined Warhammer, and you concentrate on it for sort of 10-11 minutes, and you find out it's a Warhammer +1.
Cool. I will let them both know everyone know what they are. You know, while they're doing whatever they're doing for the 20 minutes that I'm sat looking at things.
So can you explain to me actually what it is? I missed what it was.
Oh, the sensor of summon familiar.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, so I guess it was Sab who identified it, wasn't it? She'll be able to tell you that once per long rest, you'll be able to cast the the Find Familiar spell and get yourself a little familiar. You do need to provide it with the materials, which it consumes, and it takes an hour to summon the familiar, just like the Find Familiar spell, really. But it lets you cast it without using spell slot in essence.
Sweet.
And it lets a non-caster use it as well, as long as they provide it with the material.
Do I know automatically what material is required?
Well, Sab will be able to tell you that it's 10 gold's worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Right.
Nice.
I'm gonna have a little play with this.
All right. I guess Rosie, while this is happening, you're probably exploring the room to the south, are you?
Yes.
So if you'd like to open that door, I will tell you what you find.
There we go. Boink, 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 boink.
So yeah, this small room was definitely used for storage. Various items are piled haphazardly all over the place, but your eyes are immediately drawn to a barrel in the corner.
Is that beer?
No, it says smoke powder. Do not open.
Do not open.
Yeah, I'm still on 4 health points here. I'm kind of like
I'll
cross-eyed a little bit.
I'll put it on my shoulder and bring it through.
Yeah, you can take that. You also find a few other bits and pieces, which I will quickly drop into the party sheet for you as well.
Smoke powder sounds very illicit. I've got to say.
It's dynamite. It's TNT.
Oh, right. Okay.
There is a book here that is perfect for us.
If you didn't see the wick at the top of the barrel.
No, yeah.
Sorry, but I gotta take that beer and how to drink it.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a book here for IV.
That's mine. Carry on, guys. I just need to read the beer.
At least we can deal with the snoring people with one go.
So, Ruben, which of us is going to take Beyond the Veil of Death first?
Oh, you go ahead and take it first, because I'm exhausted still, and the idea of reading to me right now is just absurd.
I'm living the book.
Yeah, and you also find a few other bits, various shells, items that you might use in making potions. You've got an Arctic Pearl, which will keep things cold. You've got some cards that Aviv you easily identify as being marked cards. You've got cook's utensils, disguise kit, a rather fancy leather vest, some ink, some leatherworker's tools, a few potions.
Ooh.
May I take at least one of the potions of healing?
Yes.
Yes.
The reason I say at least one is one will reimburse the one that I'm down. If I take two, it means I've got a thing of I can face step to somebody, shove a potion down their gob, and move out.
Do it.
Does with my Arcana skill, I'm gonna see if the leather armor is magical.
Yep. Where's the leather armor?
Leather vest, you mean?
Oh, yeah. Leather vest. Yeah, roll me Arcana for that, please.
This disguise kit, would that be ideal for a rogue?
Do you have proficiency in it?
Nope.
Yeah, you can't tell. Unfortunately, it just appears to be an item of clothing. Anyone can use the disguise kit. Obviously, if you've got proficiency with it, you have a bonus.
Where does it say that? In the skills, or?
I believe so, yes. Let me get your sheet open and have a look.
I'll give the mark cards to the rogue.
Clear 2, and then I'll transfer it over.
Okay. I think you might need these.
Nathan, do me a favour. Can you
Yeah, I'll
empty
do
the
those.
resin back into the
Have
bottle
a
via
little
one of
plain
the
shuffle and see what we can come up with.
filters to see if there's anything
Yeah,
stuck.
Can I have a look at the leather vest and see if I notice
I've been
anything
advised.
about it?
You could try identify on it, and there's 3 unidentified
what-
potions as well.
What's
No,
that? Sorry.
But just leave my door open.
no, it's the ritual I've been casting on everything.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Sorry, guys. I'm
Yeah.
back.
it's all right.
What I'm trying to figure out what the what you would use an Arctic Pearl for. Like, I mean, I get that its function, but I'm like, how? I mean, other than just making it so that you always get to enjoy a really cold drink.
I mean, isn't
Can
that
I-
purpose enough?
Can I drink one of the healing potions, please?
Oh yeah, don't worry about the guy who tanked it as an on 1 health. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
also
Rosie's
one
also
health.
one
Oh,
health.
okay, yeah, but
You take the spare one that I took for giving to somebody then.
Yeah.
I'll give
it's
it to you
probably
now.
me that you gave it to me. It's probably me that had it.
So
I get-
what actually happened is Sol picked it up, looked at Ben and went, "Yeah, no, you need this more."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you
It's not
Sab.
you need this more, it's you need this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, so Sab, you can spend another 30 minutes identifying the potions, and longer if you want to identify the leather vest, I guess.
Yeah, I'll start on the potions.
All right.
Oh, that'll do. I heal myself for 7 with that potion.
here we go.
So
And I
you
get to
find
drink.
a greater healing potion. You find a potion of fire resistance, and you find a potion of growth.
God blimey.
Nice.
And the fancy leather vest is just a fancy leather vest, an item of clothing.
Okay,
Could
so
I
it's
please
not
take
armor.
this disguise kit?
I want the potion of growth being the considering myself the tank of the group. I want the potion of growth.
I was
smash.
thinking
Smash.
if you guys are okay with it, because of obviously me trying to get to you guys and trying to I can take the potion of greater healing to give to whoever needs it at the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we have a long rest, by the way?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Did we have a
We'll
short
have a
rest?
long rest when we get to the village, I assume.
Okay, that's fine.
It might not be a bad idea to try and rest here. It's nice.
I
and
would
warm.
quite like a long rest at the village, and I'll play Song of Rest when we get to the village.
A bit safer.
Well, we need a week for a long rest.
But Alarala's already said it was like they're not expected back for about 3 weeks yet.
Mm-hmm.
We got
There's
time.
no rush on this mission.
Is it okay if I take this disguise kit?
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Whee.
There's 5 of us, isn't there?
Yes.
Yes.
Each of us take 2 rations each.
Okay. Is anyone
I'd quite like the ink if that's possible as well, please.
no problem with me? Anyone want the fire resistance potion? Because I'll take that for when I'm in front of things
I'd
again.
say give it to Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
That could have been so useful earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank.
Aviv, did you check your Discord?
Oh no, I'll do that now.
My character would give 10 gold to the bard for doing a good job.
Cheers. How do we do this? I forgot again.
Go to the inventory, and at the top, one of you will need to take 10 off, and the other one will need to add it on.
Cool, I'll take 10 off.
Momo, Tedious Town wants to tell you something in chat.
I can't look at it at the moment. My computer's not powerful enough. It'll well, my internet is
You'll
crap.
have to watch the VOD later.
I can try what you could tell me now.
so this is Tedious Tau. Okay. Oh, by the way, Ninja Finger, Laura Jane Hatchanoff, Creepy, they all say hello as well.
Hello.
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 So Ninja came in saying Friday night with Melinda Gaming and the melodious. Oh God, I can't say the word now.
Words now.
Melodious
The melodic.
melodious voice
I'm doing
of
it. I'm doing it.
Momo.
I think it's the
And I was
first time
like,
I've ever
I
been called
feel-
Melodious.
I call you it all the time.
You have a
Thank you,
beautiful voice,
Anorak.
Momo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What? I had to, all right.
Yeah, you did, lol. Hatchanoff wins practically.
So Ben, Alarala, and Rosie, would you like to take 2 rations each?
Ooh.
I haven't done that yet.
Interesting. What do they do?
How do you?
A daily
food.
ration.
How you eat every day.
Is it just drag?
Yeah,
drag
just
it
drag the
twice.
shield and it'll take 1. Or if
right,
you want to take
I'll
all of
take
them,
all of
hold down Alt, I think.
Wait, what shield?
Oh, the little brown sort of dot to one side. I call that the shield. You know, in the party sheet where all of the loot is listed.
Yes.
They're not there anymore.
They're all gone. Is there 6 of
Okay.
us?
There must be 6
There's
of us.
6 of
Yeah.
us.
Yes, there are
So
6 of
can't
you.
count.
There was
I
10.
asked for confirmation because I can't see anything
Sorry.
right now.
Oh no.
Sorry, if Nell's character
help.
gets hungry, I'll feed Nell's character.
Yeah.
Oh,
We should
giggity.
anyway because we've got Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie hasn't.
Cooked utensils. Isn't that Rosie's gig?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
so
take
you
them.
might as well take those.
It might also be worth Rosie taking the Arctic Pearl because then her bag can be a freezer.
Ooh.
Food.
Yeah. So if we catch more food than we need.
Yeah, because rations don't
Preservative.
Yeah.
extra.
Rations are all dried food, like jerky and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like an MRE.
Yeah,
Juice?
So I'll have to grab her.
just like dried veg you can turn into soup, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's this?
Rations
What is this?
are
Oh,
forever.
Or just a good flapjack. I like to think of it as just a good flapjack. Because let's be honest, a flapjack, that's enough, isn't it? It's enough for a day. You can just do a flapjack, you get through a day with a flapjack. Good
Can I have the shell? Because I
Maybe
think
a
I
whole tray
can
of
think of a few
flapjack.
things funny with it.
Now everyone wants flapjacks. My plan is complete.
I've actually got chocolate
no.
brownies here that I'm going to have when we go on break, but wait a minute.
Well, I had
I might
some
make
homemade
brownies.
jam tarts earlier that the lovely
Oh.
AKA Dave dropped up that he made.
Oh, I need to tell you what I'm making as soon as the Amazon order gets here, Momo.
Ooh.
'Cause I think you and possibly Nell would love it.
Tell me.
So I'm
Please be
making.
Garibaldi.
No, I can make Garibaldi's, but I'm not.
Oh.
What I'm making is crystallized ginger donuts with a lemon drizzle icing.
Oh.
Say it again, sorry. Just say that again for me. Because I know I like what you just said, but it just didn't quite sink in properly.
Crystallized ginger donuts with
Yeah.
a lemon drizzle icing.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
like
good.
that. Yeah, donuts are my weakness. And,
Well, earlier this week I made blueberry and banana breakfast muffins.
oh, good
I
lord!
know.
With coconut through them,
Oh my.
and I made them in an air fryer.
I can only
Make
make
as well.
pancakes and crumble. It's my two sweet things that I can.
I
make.
miss being a chef at times.
That's the point. Where's my crumble? You're going to drop some off to bribe me this week, weren't you?
I may have eaten it all, to be honest.
Oh. Well,
It's only a small crumble, like it wasn't. Anyway,
well,
like
Venom's chances of surviving might have just gone down.
So, does anybody use leatherworkers tools?
Do I? I can't
If not, I was going to suggest Nell take them, for the fact that she is a craftsperson.
I can do
Fletcher,
that.
isn't she?
No,
Nelinda's
I
a
have.
Fletcher, isn't she? She fletches
Yeah.
bows.
Fletcher and carpenter.
But you
Yeah.
use leather in the making of bows as well, for the fancy hand grips and things.
Which is what I was thinking. It's like fancy hand grips or getting the fletching on a bow really secure.
Yeah.
I can. The only tools I can use is thieves and gaming. I can Yeah. What's this smoke powder keg then? Is this a bomb?
Yeah, essentially it's a barrel full of gunpowder.
And it's a sleeping room that we can just detonate it in.
Are you really thinking of just taking the gunpowder barrel, setting it on fire? Wait, has anybody got a way that they could put fire at range?
Me. Eldritch
Okay.
Blast with crossing through my room.
I could
Yeah,
put
so-
the arrow on fire.
If you drop the smoke powder, handle it roughly, or set it on fire, it will explode and deal damage. 9d6 damage to everyone within 20 foot of it.
What I would suggest with it is gently lower it onto its side, gently roll it through the and then just chuck it into the other room, set it on fire as soon as it hits the other room.
Yep, that's my plan.
If that's what you wanted to do with it.
Yes.
Or we could just leave it and not.
We could just leave it, leave, and go and get a rest.
Exactly.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Which is what I was thinking of doing.
96 is terrifying. We could maybe place it at the foot of the stairs, and I don't know if we wanted to close this place off. This is if we wanted to do that.
But we don't know what's in here.
We don't know what's in here.
True.
We don't.
We might need to come back.
The other way.
We could always see what's in here.
Well, we've looked here and we've looked over here. These two rooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but the main thing is that we very carefully put the smoke keg part. We haven't even really touched it, right? We just left it more or less alone.
We haven't even touched it.
I'm carrying it. I'm carrying it.
The best.
He's taken the best. Someone took the best, right?
No.
No one took that.
No, I was thinking of it, but you can take it if you want it.
Well, we take it to sell it, right?
Yeah.
No way, says Ninja.
We have
there's
sold
nothing
our
in it.
the leatherworking tools, which he hasn't yet.
How do I pick them up?
That
Click
little
on the
brown
shield.
shield.
Reference to your inventory.
Yes, it's got to go onto your inventory tab though, not just onto your sheet.
Okay.
I'm going to explore down this way. Everyone's just like.
This is why I was coming after you. You're sort of running on alpha.
I feel like.
Can I take the skull for a joke?
Do it.
Do it.
To be or not to
I'm
be?
a bard, and I'll just go to be or not to be. You're really fucking ugly.
So
Rosie, do me a perception check, please.
Skills.
Why am I picking up props?
Perception.
I think I may be getting too into my character.
10.
You'll hear sort of little sort of noises, almost like a screeching snore. It's very weird.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
I'm going
Call for
to
exit stage left.
I'm going to put the powder keg down. Slowly open the door. What can I see?
All right, as you open the door, doink, you see, as I frantically scroll to the right bit of my notes, this chamber, it is full of filth and animal droppings, and it's seemingly being used as a nest by the small winged imps that flap into the air as soon as you open the door, screeching and hurling insults as you disturb them. I'll pop that picture in there for you.
Can I hear any of them clearly?
Oh, God.
Yes, I think you probably will. They're very shrill and loud. They weren't expecting anyone to disturb them.
Any of them any good that I can write in my book?
Yeah, you can probably. They're usually like, you know.
Nobody thought I was going to do that.
Oh no, I know exactly what you were doing when you asked.
Filthy knife ears, all kinds of horrible insults. Look at you with your curly horns. They're shouting at Rosie the tiefling.
I'm just jealous.
I'm going to just look at them and put the bounce on the floor. I'm just going to roll into the room.
I've got my crossbow and I've just picked up the fire, which I can add to it.
I could do it at range without you spending that powder.
Cool, go for it. I'm just going to retreat because it's a keg of explosive and all. You know, it could go bang bang.
Yeah, so you sort of roll into the room. I guess. Hang on. I'm doing this on the wrong screen, that's why. So I guess you sort of roll into about here, sort of roughly the middle.
Yep. Making
The
sure
heck
it
is
won't
going
reach
on?
me.
I'm
The
trying to
desperation
move-
won't reach me.
20 foot, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you probably need to roll it a little bit further. But yeah, you can certainly roll it to there.
Cool.
Oh, it's turned on target locking. I don't know why it did that. Sorry, I've undone that.
There you
All right, so you roll it in there.
go. I'll cast Eldritch Blast at it, and I use my level 1 patron's ability to add fire damage to it.
All right, so these little beasties, they're going to have to roll a dex save, I think it was.
And I close the door.
Yeah, you can fire it off, shut the door. Let me just see what the DC is on that. DC 12.
Cover your ears, people!
I'm gonna have to pause. Gonna go. That still counts as 1.
Okay, so all but one of them succeeded on their saves. Would you like to roll me 96 plus whatever your extra fire damage was?
My extra fire damage is only gonna. What is it? Let me check my abilities.
That's 1d10 plus charisma modifier, isn't it?
Did they?
No, this is a genie patron thing.
I know I didn't get to see this, but were they hostile? I mean, I know they don't exactly look friendly, but just out of would I?
With
From
everything
the
else
insults they were
An
hurling,
insult.
yeah, they didn't seem all that friendly.
They were.
Okay.
They didn't seem friendly, and they seemed kind of a little bit racist, if I'm honest.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna quickly check D&D Beyond.
definitely
Just,
something.
I can't find it. So genie, it is Genie's Wrath. It's equal to my proficiency bonus, so it'd be 2 damage.
All right, would you like to roll me 96 then to see how much damage you take, and then we'll add that too.
I do roll 96.
So pick up the d6 just by clicking it,
Yep.
and then right click until you have the correct number of dice, and then drop it directly on chat.
This is going to be a lot of dice.
That is
9
1, 2,
in
3,
fact.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So
What?
you hear
Sick.
a huge explosion. The walls shake. I was hoping we'd have a boom sound effect, but it doesn't look like we do.
I've got no sound.
I just boomed.
Oh, I've just turned mine up. For some reason, it dropped down really low. Don't know why that happened.
I've got something, but I don't have explosions.
No, I didn't hear an explosion either, but there is some very quiet ambience going on. But yeah, dust
Oh,
rattles
I
down
heard-
from the ceiling. But as your ears stop ringing, you hear that little chittering noise. And Aviv, I knew there'd be one.
I had
Certainly
to
an
try.
explosion. And you hear
God.
banging on the door as one of them opens it. And you look inside, and while the room itself is damaged, these imps don't appear to have anything wrong with them at all.
Oh.
You're judging.
This is.
I close the door
why
on them again.
You what them again? Sorry.
I close the door on them again.
Like, no, you're not allowed into the out.
You can certainly do that,
Nope.
but I think we might all need to roll some initiative now.
Oh.
This is why I voted for get the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Because get the heck. We're in a fireplace. Why do you think fire things are gonna work?
It was worth a try, and it made a pretty big boom.
I mean, I'm gonna write songs about the Great Kaboom, but
Oh, where's my initiative?
Oh
There it is.
my god.
Natural 20!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Terabad.
Yeah. So it begins. I got 2.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled for Princess Squiglet.
Yeah, I'll change hers to be the same as yours.
Thank you. Is it? Should I roll so she's on the combat sheet so it's easier for you to do it that way and then you can just like amend it? Or...
She's always on the combat sheets. The combat
right,
tracker
cool.
doesn't remove you guys.
Fabulous.
It's quite nice. But yeah, I'll move her to be the same as you. Has everyone rolled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think someone's missing. Ben, Aurora, Aviv, Rosie, Sol. Sab, we need you to roll your initiative, please.
I did
Momo,
that.
everyone's complimenting how amazing and relaxing your voice is.
Yeah, she
Oh,
did. She rolled
Yeah.
a
did.
19.
It's on
Oh.
there Seb, at the top.
Sorry, I didn't scroll up enough. I'm an idiot.
There we
I
go.
do, Rosie. Oh,
Yeah, no, I am just a twit. That's right. And thank you very much for my voice. It's really creeped me out because no one's ever said that to me in my entire life until I started doing the stream.
said it to you
Amazing.
literally every time.
Yeah, well, until I started talking to you guys. Normally it's just Victoria, shut up, you're annoying. So this is really, really disturbing me, to be honest with you. But thank you.
We want a combination of Napster and Momo ASMR. That needs to become a thing.
Oh goodness.
All right. So Rosie, you slam the door shut in the face of these creatures as they start chittering and sort of pounding the door with their little fists. What are you going to do?
I'm just going to use my use my quarterstaff and just jam the door.
All right. Would you be intending on leaving your quarterstaff there, or just jamming it temporarily?
Leaving it there.
All right. You can certainly do that. I guess roll me sleight of hand.
Skills. Might have had dexterity.
Oh, I don't like the noise.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
All right. You can definitely do that.
Come on, inspiration, don't let us down.
Oh,
Okay.
inspiration. So you
It improved it.
it did. You jam your quarterstaff in there, but you can't really find the best place for it. You know, there's not much of a gap. The quarterstaff's quite thick at the end. It will certainly stop them from opening the door, but for how long, you're not so sure. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Rosie?
I'm going to leave it there and just go to there.
And back away. That sounds good to me. Alarala. You hear a massive explosion. Dust sort of filters down from above, and you hear shrieks coming from to the south.
Okay. Has anyone actually done any damage yet?
I guess you don't know. You didn't see.
Okay.
I suggest we leave.
Get the heck out of Dodge!
Guess I'm gonna come down by here. Oh.
So as you get there, you'll see that the door has been jammed shut by Rosie's quarterstaff. The door is shaking. I think it maybe not be that long before they manage to break the door down to come after you.
Have I got any spells left?
I think you've got one left.
Okay. I'm going to use it to heal my ass because I am low on health.
We need to. Oh God, initiative has almost been very kind to us, but not quite, and this is bad news.
Oh wait, I rolled with the wrong person. Sorry.
What are we gonna do about Sol and Aviv?
Oh, it didn't matter actually. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, you had yourself targeted, so it was fine.
You mean Sab?
no. The fact that you're after, the fact the two of you are after the imps is what it's talking about. It doesn't make that much
It's
difference.
fine.
Okay.
Can I
Wait,
hold my
I'm
attack
further
action?
away than all the rest of you anyway.
Good. That's.
And if I could, yeah, and if it's a thing of they manage to open the door, if all they manage to do is open the door, I come back around that corner and I cast my level 2 in there.
Okay.
I have one level 2 left that I've been saving for just such an occasion.
Okay.
Nell,
Can I hold my attack action? Like aim ready or ready for.
not
something
really,
to
because you
burst
hold
through?
your entire. Because you've used your bonus action to heal yourself, you
Oh,
can't then hold
okay.
an action.
Can I reverse my heal? Because I didn't actually know that.
Oh, you can if you want to.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you need to do that?
I can do it. I've got it here. But yeah, you can do it yourself if you want to. But yeah, it's dead easy for me to do it. Dunk. So you have been de-healed.
Okay.
I want pain.
So yeah, I'm gonna hold my action. My bow is strung, ready for whatever is due to come through that door.
You've still got a bit more movement left if you wanted to get further away. Or are you happy with your positioning there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What's the range on your weapon?
It's like 150.
Okay, stupid.
150 over 600.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the longbow
Longbows
is
are great.
ridiculous.
Longbow.
Yeah.
Get
Oh, I
So
hate
I
them.
love my longbows.
As a DM, I hate them.
Okay, I'm gonna go on this side purely because that's only one person that needs to duck, not two. And then I end my
Momo,
turn.
I think I can vouch that Rosie also hates longbows because that's what I use in the Tuesday.
Alright, you got Princess Squiglet. Is she going to do anything?
She's gonna come up to me by my side, nice and safe.
Perfect.
We're just playing hopscotch around the pug at this point.
It's a very good thing that where I wanted to be was only 25 foot away anyway. I'm just going to point out because you've just put Squiglet a little bit in the way of people moving.
You can move through this space anyway.
Yeah,
It's just difficult terrain.
It's a pug.
yeah, it's difficult terrain. So
Just
I'm
want it out of
going-
the way.
I'm going to move to that and
You can spend
hold
your
my
action to punt Princess if you want.
I'm
Punt the pug.
not,
How much
I'm
of chat is
not
saying
annoyed
punt
at
the
the
pug,
dog.
punt the pug, punt the
She will
pug?
bite you.
Suffering
I'm
enough
not
as it is
doing
already.
Is chat screaming punt the pug?
No,
I would like to point out,
no,
chat, that I
not.
do not condone animal violence.
Nor do
None
I.
of us do. All of us love animals.
I do not condone animal violence unless you're playing D&D and there's a pug in the way.
Yes. Only
I would
magical
like
pugs.
to.
Thing is,
I would
pugs are
also
kind
like
of.
to point something out with Playground. This isn't the first time in a game that Playground has played that somebody has gone punt the pug.
No, it's not. And to me as well. Directly to me.
Yeah,
so,
Ninja, the same pug. How awful are they?
This is my kind of chat. I love them.
Oh
Right,
no, I
so-
chat are not saying it. They're questioning it.
Oh.
So I'm going to move to that and hold my action, at which point once one of those imps comes through the door, I will cast Chilling Touch at it.
Please
Fantastic.
do, because my go is last, and I'm very low on health right now.
Alright. You're on, is it 1 HP? 4 HP?
4 HP, and I'm stood right in front of the bloody door with my go
I've been
last.
dropped in it there a little bit there, yeah.
I'm really in the crap right now.
Yeah, a
Can you
little
not move
bit.
away?
No, it's not my go.
No,
Oh,
yeah. It's
Apparently in combat, you're not allowed to move until everyone's had a go at firing something. Work that one out.
you can move.
Well,
It's just
you
you're
can
in
move when it's
turn
your
order.
Yeah, it's just turn order.
So Benram, it's now your turn.
Oh god, okay. Can I go and can I step over here and grab a Vive and shove him behind me as my action, and then
Aviv, are you going to fight this, or will you let it happen?
Hang on a minute, what's your health like before you do this?
I just health potioned. I'm on
you
8.
swapped the health potion. You haven't.
I'm on 8.
Go on then,
You're on 4.
throw me back, like, literally just behind you.
Yeah.
I
So
throw
if you're
him
not
back at
fighting,
5,
then
10 feet. Yeah, and that's my action.
all right. Have you got any other movement or anything you want to do?
You want to move
Yeah.
one side or other?
I'll move to the wall. No, actually, I wouldn't. I would just stand like that. If everyone's moved this far back, at this point, this is where I stand.
All right. So we are on to the imp's turn, and you can see the door rattling and crashing and squeaking. Let me roll a few things for them.
Oh, please fail the strength check.
Please, please.
Please.
-1?
Yep.
What does that do?
They're imps.
-2? How's that 1?
The door is shaking under this barrage of hits, but they don't manage to get through.
Cool.
Run!
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 Just run!
But they don't have a cave troll.
Don't say that.
So is everybody just saying run?
Yes, run.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, I'm
I'm
not going to bother then.
do that.
I'm literally going to turn, scream, and run like a little girl. So, go.
Yeah, you can certainly do that. Sol, are you dashing as well? In fact, is everyone going to leg it?
Yes, we're all
Yeah.
going to leg it.
Alright, so you get about 1 turn's worth of legging before you hear the door crack open behind you. And the imps start to chase.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun. So,
Stand your ground.
tell me,
I'll
what
just
do
keep
you
moving.
do?
Action off.
Bit of a skill test here, as they are fast, they can fly very fast, they're gaining on you.
Oh god.
So, each of you, tell me what you're going to do to either increase the speed of you and your party or to slow down the imps. Any skill you can think of.
I'm going to shatter the ground beneath them to try and shatter it into them.
No. I got one of the best ideas. I grabbed the Arctic Orb, see the alphabet, and go smoke screen.
What did you grab then?
Counterpeg.
I have the Arctic Orb in my bag, so and I'm right next to the lava pit.
Alright, yeah. So you can throw that in there. And I'll say...
I got an idea.
See, it's sort of a skill challenge, so it's hard to think how that one would affect it. I guess that would give them sort of disadvantage on their, like, following checks. It'll slow them down a little. So,
Yeah.
who's got an idea
we're
next?
doing-
I've got an idea.
We're doing
I've
it
got an
skill
idea.
check wise, okay.
Yeah.
Basically, you said you're going to put down this smoke screen. Alright.
Mhm.
You guys keep running. I'm going to use a disguise kit and become the boss that we just took out. And as stand there, and when they come through it, I'm going to have a go at them and tell them to get back to their room.
See, what I was going to do was very, very similar to yours, and it'll work with yours. I was going to try and do a really, really maniacal laugh to intimidate them, mimicking that guy.
Yep, I was basically going to stand
We
there.
work together. We work together to do this.
I'm literally going to turn to them and say, get back to your room now, otherwise I will eat you all for breakfast.
And then as soon as he says that, I will pull the maniacal laugh to try and intimidate him.
Yeah,
Alright.
So we're basically doing Wizard of Oz.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so you don't
Everyone's
have...
just had the same idea.
Wish us less chat. Wish us luck.
Yes, you don't have proficiency in a disguise kit, and you're doing this as you rush. You know, normally to make yourself look like a glowing red elemental, it's going to take quite some time to pull off that makeup.
What can I say?
Dancing glow.
I'm a bard. I help.
Glow.
I turn around and say, like, don't worry guys, I worked in Hollywood, I've got this.
So yeah, with disadvantage, let's see your roll with
Hang on,
dexterity.
before you do, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
Oh.
No?
No.
We're gonna do a prediction in chat. Right?
God.
Will
also,
these guys
no.
work? Guys, predict with your channel points right now at the bottom of the chat or the top of your leaderboard at the top of the chat. Yes or no, will the disguise work? Okay, get your predictions in. You've got like less than a minute left.
Sorry, who's saying Momo?
Me. Purple.
Purple.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, can I try and help him as a bard? I've had to do makeup so many times in the past. Like, to try and help him. And second of all, can I use prestidigitation as well to try and make some of the lava just glow brighter? So as it glows red and ominous through the
Like
smoke
I said.
screen as
Yeah,
well.
with
Going full
that,
Hollywood.
I will say instead of being disadvantage, it'll be a straight roll.
Oh,
See, I was
so
gonna
my,
say, I
so
could use
my
jump
idea
and,
was
like, make it look
dunking
like
him
he was
into the
well
lava
in
to
red.
make him glow.
Does this
Yeah,
mean
that
I can
might
just
probably
stand
kill him.
still?
I'd kill him. That's why I was trying to do it the way I was trying to do it.
Yeah, so with Purpley, with Sol even helping out Aviv, do it with a
Yeah.
straight roll instead of with disadvantage.
Right. Is this deception, or...
I was going to say dexterity because it's like applying the makeup. So straight up dexterity check.
That's on the main sheet, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Would you like me to do a performance roll to help him?
No. Since you're already
Fair
helping, that's sort of counted his
That's
disadvantage.
fair.
Am I to roll this now, or are we still waiting for the stream to...
How much longer have we got on that now?
Right, the prediction has ended, so you are free to go. Pretty much everyone.
Literally everyone.
I mean, I myself said that it wasn't going to work. So,
To be honest,
yeah.
I was
Alright, so
Oh god, here we go.
you've got to beat a 9.
I've got to beat a 9. Right, I look at you guys and I'm just like, keep
Do
fucking
it.
moving. Here we go. Boom!
Somehow, perhaps it's
high-five him.
the amazing makeup skills and the prestidigitation and the maniacal laughter, and possibly also the smoke screen, like burning their eyes.
Acton ability.
The disguise kit had all the right ingredients for that particular disguise as well, right? Just lined up like in all the
Absolutely
right order
amazing,
as well.
yeah.
Nice.
Sol's just like, I've done this before. I've had to put on makeup to look like a dragon. This is nothing, mate.
I mean, in 5 seconds flat, you just splash like red ink all over your face.
That one there.
I literally turn to them and I'm just like, I've got this. I turn around to the demons and I'm like, "Oi, you little zits! What the hell are you doing out here? Get your squirmy little asses back in that room now, before you're grounded."
No, it just occurred to me why this is probably not going to work, but...
Jonathan, I'm looking at you. Sam, shut up. Back to your rooms now. Go. Back. Stop it. Now.
And yeah, I don't know how. Somehow you've done it. They flap away, somewhat confused. Probably as confused as the DM is right now.
This is becoming my greatest hit.
I do believe that is our specialty.
Please, can I roll? Can I make a song of this?
Yes.
So to be clear, you just
Do I
down
need to roll anything?
If you'd like to, yeah, you can try a performance.
Wonderful. I'm going to call it the Great Kaboom.
And it's a pretty decent song. Pretty decent. Not your best work, but not terrible either.
I turn around to the rest of them, take the disguise off, look at me, invisible watch. Pub anyone? Anyone?
You owe us.
I owe you? I owe one of you.
No, you
Me.
owe all of us.
You owe all of us 2 rounds, and you owe me a health potion.
No one won any points from that prediction then.
No. No one voted yes.
Sorry, chat.
If only they hadn't rolled so low. Those imps, they weren't very wise.
No.
Someone would have won a lot of epic coaches then.
Yeah.
What was the health on those little things?
Oh, I've just shut them down. It was not very much, actually. They were pretty easy to kill.
So we could have actually killed them and looted the room.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, we could have. But we exploded the room and threatened the imps.
You could have also died.
True, true.
So they
Yeah.
had 14 hit points, those little fellas. But they were damage resistant to non-magical weapons and completely immune to fire.
Damage resistant to non-magic.
It was an imperfect roll.
Oh.
You could really lift your finger for that one.
Oh god.
Oh, I think I just took psychic damage.
Yeah.
Hey!
I
So
trip
your
over
damage is not around yet.
and I'm moving on down and I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of this place. I
Yeah.
need a pint.
That's
So-
the hell out of dodge, people!
My round, guys. Come on, let's get down there. I'll buy the beer.
So you're all heading out.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the ring that I picked up.
I can't see
I
the
wear my
bottom.
boss's ring.
When you put on the ring, suddenly you get a foreboding feeling.
Do you turn into the Green Lantern?
Nothing
Mm,
happens
dark
when
as
you put the
day,
ring on, but you
bright
do
as
feel
light.
like it's possibly beginning to attune to you.
Oh,
Perhaps a short rest may finish the attunement.
yes, a short
So-
rest would be good. So we go out.
You do, and you find yourselves back in the clearing.
Is
With
Bill
the
Pony back there?
I just closed
Pony?
the window.
Our horse and cart.
Yes, it's still up there, along with the shattered remains of the rock that you Eldritch blasted to pieces instead of moving like any normal people would.
Now we know the reason why there was a massive rock put on it in the first place.
I just accidentally closed the window. How do I get it back open?
Oh, if your character's still on it, open your sheet and you'll see a little like I forgot what it's called. In the top left.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
It's all good. So yeah, you find yourself back in there, and it's probably getting towards evening now. You've been down there for quite a while. Are you gonna camp here for the night? Are you gonna press on?
I think we definitely need at least a short rest.
Yes, a short rest.
Yeah. We should probably camp.
How
for the
far
night.
away? How far away are we from the town?
We said last time we're about half a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see, remember.
Possibly a little bit longer now as you've gone off the path to
Yeah.
get to this place.
We were about an hour to 2 hours out from where we were, so.
I was going to say, because we could have just challenged it, jump on the wagon and head straight for it.
So if we're taking a short rest here, I'm just gonna play a lullaby off my little kalimba.
And I will cook everyone a meal in the morning.
I'll take the first watch.
We've already got the watches set up because we just use the same ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which, the thing that I've done, beginning at 2nd level, I can use soothing music or oration to revitalise wounded allies during a short rest. If me or any creature who can hear my performance regains any hit points during this short rest, the creature regains an extra 1d6 at the end.
Well,
Very nice.
I'm a high elf. A short rest to me is exactly the same as a long rest, so I'm good.
I need anything helpful.
We need long rest when we get to the city.
Yeah.
However, I am going to use my arcane recovery to get one of my first level spell slots back.
This is a cantrip, so it doesn't matter.
Who is the least amount of health right now? Because I've got a spell slot before I do my short/long rest.
You won't get your spell
use
slots
my
back on the short rest, but everyone will be able to use their hit dice to regain some of
Yeah,
their health.
everybody can use the hit dice, and if they use the hit dice, they get an extra 1d6 back.
I'm
pretty sure I get it because my
No.
what's it called?
I don't think so. It's usually warlocks who get spells back on short rests.
Yep.
And the arcane recovery, of course.
Don't I
No, same because she's a high elf.
Yeah, I've got. I'm trying to think. What tab is the feats under? Like the.
If you go into
racials?
abilities, all of the feats and features are in there.
Oh, they're at the bottom.
Yep.
Where is it? Is it trance?
No, that
No,
just says
I also have that. That's just you don't have to take quite as long.
I don't think elves do get spells back.
No, they don't. Not from my recollection.
Yeah, so it says after resting in this way, you gain the same benefit that a human does after 8 hours of sleep. So basically,
Yes, so it's the same as a short rest. Our short rests are shorter.
Yeah, I'll short.
How short is your short rest?
The same,
So-
we're all elves.
Yeah, so we're using gritty realism in this game. So we're normally a short rest is 1 hour and a long rest is 8 hours. We're doing 8 hours for a short rest and a week for a long rest.
Yeah.
So where it's talking about your trance only taking 4 hours, in this game it'll be half a week because we've expanded that. So the
Or a long rest. A short rest for us is only 4 hours as opposed to 8.
yes.
Yeah. Elves
We
only
can
sleep
take a double
4 hours
watch.
a night.
Okay, so do I or do I not get spell slots back? Like everything back, as if I
No.
was having a long rest?
No.
No, you don't.
See, I've read that completely the wrong way then.
But it's because it's because we've changed to gritty realism. So anywhere where it refers to like a long rest, that is now a week, not 8 hours like it is in normal.
So if this is normal, it would apply the way I'm thinking.
Yes.
Right, I'm glad it's not just me then. That's okay. Then.
Yeah. So the trance thing only really ever applies to. Yeah, you do. It's just it only really applies to long rests, and our long rests are longer, obviously. So yeah.
Oh.
Sorry about that confusion.
Yeah. In aggressive realism, trance just means that you only sleep 4 hours a night rather than 8 hours a night.
Yeah.
Which allows elves to take double watches.
But I will short rest you guys.
Cool.
Is anybody spending any hit dice? Because if you spend hit dice, you get an extra 1d6.
Do I do that now then?
You can, so just roll them.
Give me a second. I think I need to cast this.
How do you know if you got hit dice to spend?
It's on the first page of your sheet.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't let me cast it, but it's my Song of Rest.
Oh, I got
moment.
3.
All right, yeah, that's an extra d6, isn't it? So if you just roll that, everyone can add it manually to the hit points. And I will award XP as well.
Oh, there we go.
What,
I think
just
I've got it.
Do I just roll another d6, was
that? Purpley will roll the d6 and you can all add that 5 on.
There you go. It should be...
That's a d20. That's rolled.
So add another 5 to the hit
I've
point.
cast it. So I'll roll a d6 and everybody adds that. Everybody gets an extra 5, please.
That's fine. I only need an extra 1 on top of my thing.
Yeah, so it won't take your hit points over the maximum, but you can add 5 up to your maximum. I've just awarded all of the XP, but you aren't quite high enough to level yet, I'm afraid.
No, we need another 1,000.
Yep. How do I add that 5 on?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
So
just type it in.
Yeah. So either in the HP or the wounds, you can either take it off the wounds or you can add it to the HP. Either is fine.
I'll just add it to the HP.
And I will make everyone a nice breakfast.
Nom. Well, just so happens that you've made this amazing KFC that I have before me. So thank you so much, Jay. And who says D&D realism isn't a thing?
This D&D realism means I've just got myself a packet of Oreos.
I still haven't figured out how to change my HP.
You just click on the HP button, or the box, and just type.
Yeah.
So literally, if you've got 20, change it to 25.
My numlock is,
As we're resting, I'm just going to practice my new song, The Great Kaboom, if that's okay with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You go for
if
it.
you legit want me to, over the next 2 weeks, I will try to figure out a way and write lyrics for this thing.
Oh my gosh, please do.
If you're doing that, you also need to do the other song that you wrote. I can't remember.
No, I'm not writing lyrics for everything. This one actually has something funny. The other thing was just because of birds. I'm writing lyrics for the ones that are funny, that actually happened. The other one was just because I rolled high listening to some birds that I got. I was able to trill.
You had
I've got them all written down.
In fact, you got an advert, don't you, you two?
I've got hobgoblins everywhere, but hobgoblins was just me killing everything with words.
No.
Yeah.
Because I managed to insult everything to death.
All right, Rosie, you said you were cooking dinner. Does that have any effects for the party?
Let me just check with my...
I think we all gain extra health from it.
That's up from a long rest.
Yeah.
This...
I feel low.
Short rest. You can put... You can put...
So, you could also roll hit dice for Squiglet, Nell.
Yep.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like the Bard's Song of Rest, that everyone else gets an extra D8 worth hit points back.
Okay, so if you want to roll that D8, everyone can add that on.
Yeah.
I might technically be worse than you right now, but I get better than you eventually.
Yeah.
I think.
So we
But,
can
but a long rest also you gain a temporary hit points equal to my proficiency level.
Yeah.
I can just heal you up an extra like D12 from like 8th level.
Yeah. Eventually, it gets better.
Yes, I think if you roll hit dice, it automatically increases your HP anyway. So, I've even Ben. You probably just want to roll your hit dice.
Oh right, I manually just put it in.
I've done one. Can I roll more?
Until you've run out of dice, yeah, it'll have a counter. So just double click on the dice to roll it. And
Does it
boom.
automatically add the health to that?
It
No,
does,
full
yeah.
hit point.
Yeah.
Bloody marvellous.
And how much did we get
There
from
it
Jade?
That was 4.
Yeah.
4. Okay.
So yeah, manually enter the 4, but then you roll your hit dice, and it'll take the number of hit dice down, and it'll add that to your health. So it looks just like IV is probably a little bit low.
I'm 19 out of 31.
There we go.
If you've got more hit dice, you can roll them, or you can save them for later. You get your hit dice back on a long rest.
I've just used the
Fine.
last
We'll
one.
use a second one then.
I've used all 3 now.
Oh, nice! Back to full health.
Nice.
Guys, so I'm going to assume we're just having we're having a short rest there, and then going up and trying to move along our merry way.
I think
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm still going to practice.
I think Ben
Do you want me to roll performance?
Raman suggests that we go and, now that we're a bit healthier, go and kill the infernal creatures that.
Do you want us to go back around?
I think that's what Ben Raman would feel is the right thing to do. Is because they're bad. You know, they need to die. They need to be sent back to whatever. You know,
Elementals are allowed to live on the plane, you know. That doesn't mean they're dead.
Ben Raman wants
good luck with that one. I'll climb up on top of the wagon and go to sleep.
Ben Raman wants all the loot.
I don't
Momo,
think it's a necessity.
Yes.
quick question, like purely on a OOC perspective. Are those things sorry, tripping over my own tongue. Are those things classed as inorganic?
Are they classed as inorganic?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they were organic. They
Fair
were
enough.
creatures.
Oh no, it's just more the fact of, in case we have again, it's just, and it doesn't change a lot, it just changes how much damage I do rather than what if I do damage at all.
Ah, okay. No, these were, they're fiends, so they were definitely sort of organic creatures.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're not construct.
Little imps.
Okay,
Whatever.
so everyone's obviously not enthusiastic about going back and killing them, so I just I kind of
Well,
follow
if you
along.
want
Because
to,
they're
we
imps
can.
doesn't mean they have to die. They listened to their master. Yes, their master might not be a thing anymore. We may have killed him and then impersonated him. But they listened to their master, which means inherently they're just doing their job. Are you really going to kill something for doing its job?
They were good. You know, they did listen to orders.
They might be racist assholes, but they listened.
Hitler listened, and he was still an asshole.
Just because somebody's an asshole doesn't mean they need to die, Ben. Okay? We good?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Sorry. Am I being annoying?
It's fantastic.
No.
That's
I love it.
brilliant.
I'm just sat here eating my food from Rosie. It's fine.
I'm just really confused.
Okay, my
Did I do a
KFC.
bad?
No, you didn't do anything bad.
I
Not at all.
give the bard extra helpings.
Thank you.
It's
However, I'm
just
not
passionate
a
about
finger, so
your
I can't
characters.
eat too much. However, I've got to ask, are you trying to get in my pants or something?
You're not much
Which
height.
you don't
When I
like
lift my
character.
head up,
You're not
I'll
much
just
height.
look up over the wagon and then lift my head
Oh,
up, trying
thank
to sleep.
God.
Looking disappointed, I go back to sleep.
Lol.
You're disappointed that you're not getting to watch anything.
Shall we continue on then?
Yes.
I think I vote for continuing on. I'm just going to carry on playing the Great Kaboom, just composing it as we go, because Rome wasn't built in a day. Masterpieces weren't written in 5 minutes.
Beer
Alright.
needs to be drunk, so I quickly get up and I jump on the driver's seat.
You can. It's a
Oh, it's
little
all 2 rounds.
Yeah, you can do that. It's a little bit easier to head back than it was getting here, as you've already sort of cut your way through the forest. You can follow the same path back. And once you're on the main road, you can resume, trundling along the path between these huge tree roots. The trees towering hundreds of meters above your head, bigger than any trees you've seen before. And it's sorry about that. It's about another 4 or 5 hours after that you start to see the city sort of built into the trees.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Looks
Don't
like
forget to
cold.
hydrate, Momo.
I'm going to have to, but I've got nothing left on my desk to drink, so I'm going to have to wait until we finish the game. But
I
yeah.
don't mind taking a quick break if you want to.
Well, we're finishing about 9,
well-
aren't we? So
Yeah, we're finishing in 20 minutes, and we haven't actually had a break yet, so...
Should we have a quick 5-minute break to get a drink? Because I feel like Momo's suffering a little bit.
I am a little bit. Do you guys mind just
Go
taking
on,
5-minute break?
I've been holding it in for like 30 minutes.
Let's have at least a 5-minute break.
So I'm happy.
All right, I will run and get a drink, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Should we say quarter to then?
Same. I'll probably be back by about 42. I'm gonna run.
Quarter
Okay,
to,
go.
that's perfect.
Okay.
Back in a minute, guys.
But there's the question: jam or cream first?
It's not a question. It's just people being silly. Of course, you put cream on first.
Exactly,
What kind
I
of-
agree with you.
What kind of bed is jam for cream? How would you even go about putting clotted cream on jam? You're just making
Clotted
a
cream
mess.
is dairy, just like butter is, and you always put butter on before jam, so it just makes
Exactly.
sense.
I'm
The
not even going to
coffee
get
cream,
into this
the coffee
argument.
cream is the butter.
I
of-
wish I'd
of
never
the
mentioned it
cheddar.
now.
Well, next time bring up a pineapple on pizza.
Yes, and I do like it.
Mhm.
Same here.
Right.
Best pizza
I
ever.
lit- I even had a pineapple burger just before we started.
A pineapple burger?
Hawaiian burger.
I didn't know they existed. I'm going to have to try one.
Yeah, all are amazing. Literally, cook yourself a burger, pan fry it, makes it even better. Throw some onions in the pan, get the juices mixed in with it. Once you've taken that out, keep the pan hot, get a pineapple ring, sear it for about 20 seconds each side, stick it in the burger. Boom.
Have a point of inspiration for that. It sounds amazing.
I'll take that.
All right.
Well,
So,
I would
I
do
might-
like
I might have to make brownie based off what I had earlier because I had so basically I'd melted up some on there. I'd melted out some sea salt dark chocolate, and then I'd originally wanted to dip strawberries in it, but the strawberries had gone off. So instead, I just crushed up some crystallized ginger, put that in there, mixed it all together, and then started eating it with Lotus biscuits.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
all right. Back
And
to
now
the
I've got
game.
German chocolate in front of me, which has got 17% Jamaican rum in it.
I just got a bottle of Kraken in front of me. I'm happy with that.
Oh, Kraken. I wish I had some Kraken here, because if I had some Kraken, I'd be making my own rum truffles.
See, I don't like Kraken. Normally I do like spice rum, but
I don't drink either, but
Just
I
put me
don't
up
mind.
Valentine's Day. I'm happy.
anyway.
No, I don't drink either, but I don't mind rum flavoured things.
Sorry, I'm now a puddle on the floor
What?
from the chocolate. Seriously, best chocolate ever.
Nope. I
Like,
can't eat
no. We were actually in talks with our friend that gave them to us from Germany to see if we can get you a pack.
Oh,
You
no.
love rum and raisin flavoured stuff.
I do, but you can't do
Seriously, this is amazing. This is better than the best rum and raisin ice cream I've ever had, and I quite like rum and raisin ice cream.
that. Oh wow! Well, thank you, and yeah, I'll send some money over if she can get another one. Wow.
No.
She's sending me chocolate
She's not going to charge
supreme
us.
on the
We're not going to
regular.
charge you.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
So it just depends on whether she can get them and when she can get them. So it could be a couple months from now. We had to wait about a month because they weren't in stock, simply.
Yeah. This is literally from the oldest chocolatier in Germany.
Wowza.
And they are the
Alright.
best chocolates ever.
By the way, Vic, I told everyone that Lindy would just dye her hair blue again instead of orange.
Oh, but silver and orange!
I changed my hair, I just washed it.
That's fine. You said you're going to wait until it faded because you've got to. So yeah, I was just hoping it would be orange now, but there's no major time limit on it.
Are we on our way then?
We are. So it takes you another sort of 4 or 5 hours before you start to see this city, and it is entirely up in the branches of these trees. You can see throngs of people, mainly elves, walking on these little gantries that are, at least 100 meters up, many higher, way up into the tree branches. And one thing you notice as well
can I do something on the route?
You can do.
I just want to give Nell 25 gold pieces because I promised. And as we found them...
Why, thank you very much.
You fixed my bow, remember? So as we had a bow in... I had a working bow in that.
Yeah, that's correct.
As soon as I can... because for some reason my entire screen is just taken up by one thing and I can't get access to my own character sheet. As soon as I can get access to my character sheet, I'm going to send you a 25 gold.
Drag the page down. Like, click on it, left click on it, drag it down.
Oh, is that the image?
Yeah.
You can just close that. It's just to show you.
Yeah, the problem was I couldn't even see a place to close it.
Yeah,
I was
a pretty big screen.
I didn't see that it was even just an image
bit.
because I tried dragging it and it wouldn't move.
Oh no! I think if that ever happens again, you can just right click and there'll be a close window option. Or a minimise option as well on the right click pop-up wheel. But
you're right,
anyway.
click send view and then there's various things.
Yeah, so as you get near it as well, you notice that the area itself is sort of quite heady and rich with a sense of sweet spiced wine. And just breathing it in fills you with this sense of well-being. And you all gain 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Now, do you want to add 25 to your... Yeah, there we go.
Way ahead of you. Thank you.
So that's temporary hit points, not full hit points, Aviv. So
sorry.
take them off and I can
TMP.
quickly... Yeah, TMP.
I believe.
Did you say 5?
I said 5, yeah. So I can quickly add those in now. And
Cool.
Sab and Sol, have you been around the Feywild at all?
I'm from the Feywild.
I thought you were.
No, I've never left Sigil before.
Okay.
I'm just currently in my element because I love the fact that we're just in nature and everything. It just reminds me of home. But at the same time, I'm a little bit on edge because I hope that nobody from home sees who I am.
Well, you, Sol, I think will recognise this sort of smell, this feeling of well-being. In the Feywild, where there were gates into the plane of Arborea, you would get this, and it's sort of like the very essence.
Feels nice and warm.
Yeah, it's like the very essence of Arborea sort of leaking into the plane, and it fills everyone with this peace.
And happiness.
Yes. So yeah, very much like you've come from home. And yeah,
so Sol's just smiling and like you know when you get all happy and like warm, just cuddle yourself. That's currently what she's doing.
And yeah, you walk below these trees. And
like a mug of hot chocolate on a cold day.
Yeah, you walk along underneath these trees until you come across a huge staircase spiralling up from the ground. It's actually been cut into the bark of the tree itself. I mean, these trees are so big. They're like 50, 100 foot round, and they disappear into the clouds. And this staircase obviously heads up into the city itself.
As we're going up, can I just gently put my hand on the tree and just feel along? Because like it's been so long since she's actually seen an actual tree. She's just so happy right now.
You can do that, and you reach out, and you're so in tune with nature, you can sort of almost feel the life force thrumming through this tree. It's so alive
It's happy,
and vital.
it's healthy, and I love it.
I see her do that, and I go to do the same. Because I'm thinking maybe she's talking to the tree or something. Because I'm.
Can I do one thing? This is just going to actually help you as well. Because prestidigitation's a cantrip, can I just have flowers and like small tree branches coming out from around my hand that disappear as soon as, like, just literally as if I'm leaving a trail of like flowers and tree branches and just life.
You can do, yes. And
I'm disappointed when I don't have flowers that follow around me.
You don't, but I think even though you're not as attuned to nature, I think you still feel some of the energy in this tree. It's that.
No, ma'am?
Yes?
Quick question. Are any of the flowers or anything corporeal? Because what I want to do is take one of the corporeal flowers, smile at, I think it was Ivive that was just talking? Was it Ivive or Ben? I'm struggling. Ben. Okay, if there's one that's corporeal, I just want to smile at Ben and put it in his hair. To make him feel a little bit better.
Yeah, probably not one of the ones you create with prestidigitation, but there's certainly little vines and things around, running around the handrail. You could pick one of those up and give it to him.
Just make him a small little like nature crown and just put it on his head, and pat his head and smile and carry on with my little flowery way.
I just walk past him and slowly look at him and grin and go, "Come on, Petal."
I'm looking at this place and going, it's better if it's on fire.
Well,
I will just turn around to you and just look at you in horror.
It's a great impression that we've given chat.
I just turn around and look at you in absolute abject horror. The fact that you've just specified that you're going to burn this tree that's probably older than most of the citizens combined.
No. Just because where the place I come from, everything's burnt.
This is like the place I come from. If things get burned, people lose their homes and their lives, and it's not good. You see Sol getting a little bit teary-eyed at the thought of a forest getting burned.
I give Sol a hanky.
Sol is just like very apprehensive of you right now.
I never said I was going to do it. I just said this place doesn't remind me of fire.
You just said it'll look better if it was on fire, and that was enough. She's already tired. She's already had to do a lot, and then you've just threatened to set this on fire.
No, I didn't. I never said I would set this place on fire.
How Sol interprets it.
It's how Sol interprets it. She's just seen you throwing fire around, and then you've just said this will look better if it's on fire.
No,
it's not a large leap in logic.
So, that beer, Ivive.
Yeah, so as you are...
2 beers for everybody, Ivive.
I'm just
and where's my health potion, Ivive?
she's like looking at me going, no fire. Then as soon as IPV's like, and then she's like, you corner. I'll do for you later.
Don't steal anybody's beer again.
I didn't steal it. It was Frank. He stole it, not me.
You just see the So if this is okay, Momo, like the prestidigitation around her. So because she's got summer as well, she's literally in tune with all of the with seasons. So her hair. So while the hand is all like spring and everything coming to life, her hair and her eyes have just gone molten fire. Like the sun staring at you. You touched this place Ooh, you won't know what hit you.
Rosie's just got to look at
This
her.
is
and
the
just go,
first time in 10 years I've gotten anywhere close to home. If you ruin this for me...
Rosie's just going to look at the fiery red hair and just go, it suits her.
And then, as soon
I'm
as
just
she's calmed
slowly
down...
sneaking off round the corner looking for the bar, just leaving them to it.
I'm
It
with
wasn't
Lee.
you she was staring!
All right. So as you head up, Aviv, you'll be the first one to hear the sound of footsteps coming down, and coming around the curve of the trunk, you see a figure, roughly human-sized. But as he nears, you see he's actually a satyr, humanoid with the legs of a goat and a ram's horn sticking out through his curly blonde hair. And he gives you a friendly wave and moves to the outside of the stairs to give you room to pass on the inside. Morning.
Smile and carry on with my happy little way.
Walk past, tip my hat to him, and just keep moving.
All right, yeah, he will move past, just giving you pleasant greetings, and head on his way. And you can keep going. It's a fair climb to get up there. Obviously, you're fit and healthy. You can get there.
I've never seen one of those creatures before, I don't think. So I'll be doing a little bit of a sort of observation of them.
Yeah. What in particular would you be looking at?
I guess I'd be, I'd be looking at their physiology, and I would be observing their general practices around. If I see them interacting, their local, checking out the local community as well.
Well, you only see him sort of briefly as he walks past. But he seems, friendly, cheerful enough. You will have seen barriers while you were in Sigil, which are sort of almost like half goat centaurs, and he's sort of similar, except he doesn't have the rear end of a horse on him. He's just the front legs of a goat. His face looks perfectly human.
Can I just smile at him? Just like, hi!
I am kind of new to Sigil, so I'll have seen them in the crowds maybe once or twice, I guess, but very new. So, how many?
Hi.
Okay, cool.
All right, yeah, and you can continue up these spiral staircase until you get to the city proper. And it is very much in tune with nature. There's grass and greenery everywhere. These long, narrow walkways made of wood, and in places it looks like they've actually grown the tree branches out and woven them together to form these walkways. I suppose just using rope. And what would you like to do here, apart from going to the pub, which you may do, of course?
I look for the pub. I just need a beer. I turn to them and I say, I'll get the rounds in, not a problem, but if you want to go and do your stuff first, carry on and I'll see you in there.
Well, we need to sell all the stuff that Sol is carrying.
Yeah.
Alright, if you'd like to drag that back into the party sheet, I can do that now. When you've dragged it all in, let me know and I'll do it.
Because I was going to barter as well.
Alright, yeah, you can do that. So, drag it all in, and we'll do a bit of bartering while you're dragging that. How's that?
Cool. It's do you want me to roll persuasion just in case it's relevant?
Well, I'd say you find a shop, just a general shop, and the shopkeeper greets you. How do you go about bartering with them?
Hi, me and my friends. We've just had one hell of a journey to get here, but we've come across some really interesting things. I think you'd be interested in buying them from me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I take out like just a couple of the goblin teeth, a couple of the cause I've got so many gemstones and stuff like in here and a piece of amber, and just go, yeah, look, I've got lots of stuff. How much are you willing to part with?
She'll pick them up, turn them over in her hands, and just sort of shrug. Just trinkets. No, we've got no map at the moment, Alarala. Sorry.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna put everything over.
But yeah, you can try convincing her. In the meantime, what is everybody else doing?
I would have gone with Sol. Keep my eye on her.
I'm just
I'm
looking
with the
around.
Viva.
Right, there should have been 8 of those, and it hasn't all gone over.
You might actually need to drag it over again then.
No, because I clicked the shift button. It's all gone out of mine,
But not onto
but
the
it's
character
only
sheet.
showing up as 1 in the party sheet. There is actually 8 of those.
Okay, let me have a look
I
at
think it's bugged a bit.
Yeah, well, keep tracking stuff over while I have a look at this, and keep talking. So we've got stuff going on, and I will quickly have a look at this and correct it.
So, guys, what the rest are you doing?
I
Hello?
am relaxing in the pub with Aviv, enjoying a beverage and relaxing after the.
Got to drink a bevy or 2, right?
Yeah, well, I'll get on to the second one after the first one, usually.
I've set a tab up, so you've all got 2 beers to go, or 2 drinks of your choice to go.
Very kind of you, and also obliged.
And you've found yourself in quite a nice little tavern. It's just called The Garden, and it's open on all sides with big terraces looking out over the forest. There is apparently a chicken. But yeah, it's a nice, relaxed pub
They
atmosphere.
sell KFC here.
Yeah, there's a chicken that's been shoved in Alarola's gob.
Yeah, there's a few musicians playing lutes and things. It's quite a refined place, probably a little more refined than you're used to, but it was the first place you came across, so that will do.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I
Alright.
stand up and I walk over to the barman and I tell him, get some pork scratchings or anything like that to nibbles to stick on the table for us. Add that to the tab. And then I ask, do the band take light requests? If so, can they put on the Witcher? No? Then I turn around and go back to the seat.
Yeah, that's fine. The barman will call over one of the bards when they finish this song, and you'll hear them sort of discussing things, and when they head back they will in fact play The Witcher for you. Rosie, you will probably have a little bit of trouble trying to find an open patch in a city this large. There's so much cover from the leaves. But if you spend like an hour or 2 wandering around, you might be able to find a little gap.
Cool.
So everything on the party sheet is what you want to sell, right?
Oh, just got a error.
So everything on the party sheet is what I want to sell. I believe it was agreed by the group that everything we get from the goblin teeth was for me to get my, or at least the first 35 gold was for me to get the bow fixed and to get some arrows.
Yeah.
And I've taken that out of my own, so I'll have, out of what is there, whatever we get, 35 of it is mine, and then the rest is split.
Alright, that's easy enough to do. So, how would you go about persuading this woman that, it's not all tat?
I just mess with a couple of them. It's like, this is jade. This is like a semi-precious stone. The amount of time and effort we had to go through to get these, and I'm offering it to you. Now, I could take my business elsewhere if you really want me to, but I think the people of this town are going to absolutely love this. I mean, you can tell from me, I'm from the Feywild, and I've been to Arborea a few times because the smell, it's just like a warm cup of cocoa on a hot day to me, on a cold day to me, and I really want to do you guys a favour.
She'll turn everything and go, it's a bit of a rough cut, but do me a persuasion.
Can I help by pointing out that a lot of these items can be used in spellcrafting?
Yeah, so do a persuasion with advantage, please.
How do I do that? I click advantage, don't I?
Yeah, ADV in the bottom left corner. Yeah, and you can see she's trying not to look impressed. She's a hard businesswoman, but
I mean,
eventually,
I'll throw in my new song for you if you want. if you can give us an even better deal.
But at the mention of you going to a competitor's, she sort of gives up the pretense. All right, I'll give you a better price. And instead of selling 50%, you can sell for 75%.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Nice.
All right. So if you want everything they're selling, I can do that now.
Yep, as I said before, the first 35 gold is mine and mine alone, and then everything else goes between people.
Okay, so I will take 35 off the total.
Thank you. I will put 35 onto mine before you do anything else with the rest of it. Otherwise I'm probably going to get a bit confused.
Alright, and I'll share this gold out between everyone. Doink. And take it off Princess Squiglet again, because she doesn't get any money.
Yep.
I'm going to have to find a mod to fix that. Let me just...
in character, I'd hand it out when I get to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just bear with me while I fiddle with this inventory.
I'm not at the bar.
Can I do one thing, like, before we leave and everything, and it's just like a thanks for doing business with you? It's like, I'll play you a quick song, because, you've done me a favour, and it always helps to have really good business relationships with people, and you seem like a really nice person. So I'm just gonna play for a bit, and I put on my garnet necklace, which to her looks like clay. And then I put it on and it's just like flawless garnets.
Very nice. Are you selling that as well, or just showing off?
Unfortunately, I'm quite attached to this. I quite like it. So I'll keep you in mind if I ever do decide to trade up. But I'm happy with this for now, if that's okay.
All right. But I'll give you 5 gold for it.
I'll keep that in mind. Have a brilliant day, and thank you so much for doing business. And then I just turned to Sam, smile, rub my fingers together, and just get the hell out of there and go to the pub.
Yeah, you made a fair bit of money out of that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
Why you give it to the bar?
Yeah. I follow the child back to the bar.
Yeah, as you
guys.
go. Oh, carry on.
Oh, I was just gonna go, yo, guy. Like when we get to the bar, you were saying something before we got to the bar.
Yeah, as you're heading back, you go past quite a few shops, including what appears to be a magic shop.
Do you want to go in there? They're not going to be.
You don't mind?
Yeah, he's already promised us 2, so if he sells them all out before we get there, he's got to play for us 2 again. So it's all good. I'm just gonna play a little bit on my xylophone as we go. It's just like, you don't mind me practicing a bit, do you?
Of course not.
Cool.
So are you popping into the magic shop or continuing your way
Yeah.
home?
Yeah, I'll pop into the magic shop because Sam wants to go in.
Yeah, you can do that. You move aside the curtain, like the beaded curtain that's blocking the doorway, and find yourself in quite a dark room. But as you enter, a light sort of flashes and a column of sort of almost energy comes down the centre of the room. And you hear a voice saying, "Welcome to Timpandriel's Emporium. What do you mortals want?"
Very flashy.
Can I see this person?
They appear. The voice seems to be coming from this glowing light. Do me wisdom saves, both of you, please.
How do I do that?
So on the main page, go to wisdom and double-click the S.
Cool.
That was a check you did, Sab. I don't know if you want to re-roll that as a save.
Oh, yeah. Wrong side.
16.
All right, Sab. you believe this glowing voice. The voice coming from the glowing light.
I've done that. Just you can stop the trick now. I've already done that once today.
Yeah, Sol, you hear a little bit of like an echo, and you think the voice is coming from sort of behind a little partition wall.
Yeah, I just look behind and just go, you can't kid a kidder, mate, but nice try. It's a pretty cool trick. Can you teach me?
Timpandrel knows not what you talk of.
I just start laughing and
Boy,
it's just
she
like
don't know
staring this
now.
guy down.
Love it.
Then we get a house fall from the sky and land on a witch in a minute as well.
That is basically what's going on. But Sab, you believe completely that this is what's happening.
Darn it. Right.
Come on, mate. Drop the act. It's so cool. It's like, look, I'm a performer. I literally do this stuff for a living. So I'd quite like to, because I've got it as a ritual, just like my unseen servant, and just have him push the partition out of the way a little bit. Just it's like, I'm not going to move towards you, so I'm not going to seem threatening, but I'm just like, I'm laughing. I'm quite obviously laughing. It's just, this is great, dude, but you gotta know when, you just can't kid a kidder. Come on, we want to talk business. We don't, as much as I appreciate your trick, and I really want to know how you do it, because a trick like that will be useful for me.
Timpandrel will not serve the unbelievers. But as this voice is echoing around the room, your unseen servant nudges the partition, and it topples over, and you see a small gnome in blue robes speaking into this big like trumpet, which is
That's how you did it.
and they'll look quite shocked and surprised. The voice will fade.
Unbelievers, do you? I mean, that's a nice shade of blue.
Well, I never. This doesn't usually happen. Well,
it happens to us all, mate.
I'm just gonna shake his head. Well, this is still a shop. Buy something or get out.
Well, yeah, you haven't told us what we can have yet.
I'm looking for any texts on the undead you might have.
I'm just going to be playing a little bit, just to, try and lighten the mood, keep everybody happy.
Anything around that kind of topic.
Don't really do books, but out of character, if you go into shops, you should see the Arborea magic shop, which will list everything he's got.
This is a thing? I don't know where this is.
It may have disappeared off your sidebar with the latest updates. So go to the options button, the little cogwheel in the top right. And then you will see in the buttons across the bottom one that says sidebar. And then you've got all the different buttons you can put.
Where's my spell list?
And yeah, then you can click on shops to make it appear.
Yeah.
Basically, it used to be in the library, but they've moved it into this section now with the last update. I mean, and everyone can do this whether you're here or not, because I assume at some point you'll make space to go in. But yeah, you can look through the shop inventory. It doesn't have books, but it does have various scrolls, weapons, potions, +1 arrows, +1 hand axe, +1 longbow, maul +2. All kinds of bits and pieces. If anyone wants them, you can just.
I think we need to tell these. I think we need to tell the other guys about this. I just say to Sab, just like, I think we need to tell the other guys about this, because I think these these gloves here are gonna go right up our friend's alley. Pointing to the gloves of thievery. Specifically talking about IVs. I mean, there's a few things here that it's quite interesting.
Well, you can hear in the background he's singing drunk.
Like, I look to him. It's like, actually, it's probably better for Alarala to get that than me. Yeah, it's probably better for Alarala to get it, but I'm gonna try persuade him. Like, try and haggle him down a bit.
Alright, how would you go about persuading him to part with his extremely rare magical items for less? Which one in particular, if there is one?
I was just thinking in general, because specifically, if you're on about specifically, I don't think any of us, no matter what we do, even if we put all of our money together, are going to get that crossbow. But the things I was looking into specifically for people were, I'd looked at the Gloves of Thievery for Iviv. Now, the longbow +1, I was thinking about maybe asking for myself. However, I think it would be more use to Alarala than me. So, it'd probably be for her, that. Basically, I don't think... Like, there's things I would obviously buy for myself but... I would think I was more looking for other people, which is interesting. So I'm just gonna go like, hey, one performer to another. I can give you a few tips on how to make that a little bit like even more terrifying and even more cool. Could we do each other a few favors here? Like, I understand you gotta make a business, but at the same time, we gotta adventure, we gotta eat. And if you drop your prices a little bit for us this time, I'll swing the group a bit further. Like, I'll always make sure the group come back here. Try, you know, you wash my back, I wash yours.
Do me a persuasion with that, please.
What are you saying about my back needing washing?
That was terrible. That's the one. That's purely out of character, fluffing up words.
Yeah, they don't look convinced. I think you've probably already got off to a bit of a bad start with them by revealing a trick. And no amount of sweet talking is going to get them to shift their prices.
That's fine. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then I'll just go. I use prestidigitation to just make myself seem invisible to them, and just kind of go like, "Woo!" Like, see, things can be cool. And then I just cover myself in flowers and just do a couple of like little tricks, like not trying to do anything, but just trying to show like, hey mate, you can try a couple things, see what works for you. Just chill, everything's cool. You don't have to seem all big and scary. People are gonna pay no matter what because this is some good stuff.
Tim Pandril bars you from his establishment.
Fair enough.
They say. Try to sound big and mighty, but without the use of their little trumpet thing, it comes out quite weak.
I just turn around to Sam and go, sorry.
Sam's busy looking at scrolls.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go to the bath. Tell the other guys to come in. Okay? We all good?
Thumbs up. Well, she's
Yeah.
taking.
Okay, I'll leave her to look at the scrolls. On my way to the bar, I'll just have a look and see if there's any butchers around.
Butchers? Yeah, you can probably find one of those. What
I just go, any chance you could just chuck me a bone? Small one, not a big dog.
You get a confused look. 5 copper, I'll give you one of these old sheep bones.
Thought lamb bones were a bit splintery. I think beef bones tend to be a bit better for a dog. Like, what'd you give your dog?
I don't have a dog.
You don't have a dog? Why do you not have a dog? They help! They're brilliant!
They tend to
You
fall
ever
out of
seen a pug
trees.
try and nip at someone's shins? It's hilarious!
Look, you can have this beef bone for 6, alright? 6 copper.
6 copper seems fair.
Yeah, and they'll wrap it up in a bit of paper and drop it on the counter in front of you.
Yeah, just go. Cheers, mate. I hope you have an absolutely excellent day.
Yeah. I was a bit confused. What is everybody else doing in the tavern?
I am not in the tavern. I am sunbathing.
You don't return to the tavern at any point?
I will once the sun starts going down.
Alright. What about you, Nell? What are you doing?
Momo?
I am very much so recovering from eating all that chicken and drinking all that wine.
Is that acceptable, Momo?
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Alright.
So, I guess eventually you will return to the tavern as the sun is going down.
Finished looking at the spells.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in, like smile at everybody. It's like, there's a pretty good magic shop down there. He doesn't like me though, because I pointed out that his. So you know the thing that we did that I'm writing the song about? Yeah, he did a worse version, and then started going on about unbelievers and all of that. And it's a tiny gnome. I mean, it's really fun, but he didn't like the fact that I was trying to help him. So, but I saw some really cool gloves for you, and there's a really cool longbow in there for you. I mean,
Oh,
here you guys go, and I hand out the money to the people that haven't already got it, because obviously I'd have given it to Sab straight away because she was with me.
Yeah.
I just go, oh, and I bought a surprise for you. Because I know I upset you a bit earlier, and I didn't mean to. It heat of the battle and all. Do you forgive me? And I just pull out a really nice meaty beef bone for her. I stopped by the butcher's.
she sniffs the bone. Looks at you, bit of side eye.
I just pat her on the head and put the bone
Carries
down.
away back to back to Alora.
I just smush it, like stroke her head a little bit and just give her the bone. It's all good. But yeah, I tell you guys about the things that I've seen. I say, like, there was nothing in there specifically for me. I mean, I'd like the arrows and the longbow, but I think there'd be more use to you than me, unfortunately. Like, your thing is bows, my thing is just insulting things to death. So, and apparently from the fact that I'm now barred from that shop, I'm pretty good at my job. So, I'm gonna go talk to that barkeeper and see if they want somebody to, if they want to employ a travelling bard for a week. And, drink my 2 drinks that, you owe me. Now, Ivy, they also sell health potions, and, I distinctly remember you owe me one.
And this is when I just look at you and say, love, sit down and have a drink. We've literally been here 5 minutes after a battle.
Oh,
I hadn't even been to get the stuff that I want to get yet.
No. She was saying to you about the gloves for you, and she's saying like when you go over there, just grab a health potion as well.
I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah, she's just like she's really chill right now. She's happy. She's just like, yeah, you do what you want to do, but there's some really cool gloves in there for you. You might want to talk him down a bit though, because his prices are a little bit high.
Well, how much were they?
Momo's still awake. Ninja wants to know if you're still awake, Momo.
I'm still awake. I'm just listening. You got to let players talk.
I'll shut up.
No, don't shut up.
That was just a question to Momo.
The best bit about DM was letting your players natter and chatter. I love it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not a role-playing game.
Roleplay.
I stand up and I shout barkeep, give them what they want, and I said I'm going to head over and take a look at these gloves, and I'll also have a look and see what else he's got, because I need to pick up a few little bits and bobs.
All right. As
Before you go, like, make sure she gets here at some reasonable hour. If you leave her just on her own with the scrolls, she'll be there for 4 days. She's got raining days here. We're going to be here for like a week. She can go and glare at scrolls that she can't afford all she likes, but like, seriously, she needs to sleep. We all do. That was an absolute mess.
Not a
It really
problem.
was. As
It was.
Okay, yeah. As you are getting up to leave, Aviv, you hear a scream, like a panicked cry. It's my child. And
I literally drop my head down and just go, just one day.
All I'm thinking is Ivy just going #not my problem and just walking out.
This is when I just turn and I'm like, what is going on? Sighing, I turn to figure out what it was.
you see an elven woman sort of running along one of the little bridges, and she's shouting, frantically looking for guards, but you don't see any nearby.
So I look around and I'm like, how far down is it from where I am?
Not really down at all. She's on the same level as you. She's probably only about 10 meters away now. Just sort of running, shouting, trying to find anyone to help her.
Right, so I'll run up to her and I'll tell her to calm down. You know, like, what's wrong?
This giant spider, it took my son. It just crawled in through the window and snatched him. And I couldn't do anything, and I can't find any guards. Someone's got to go rescue him.
So is this the worst time for me to turn around and say I got arachnophobia? Fuck's sake.
I'm sorry.
I haven't actually. So I was like, right, give me a second. And then I just shake my head and I turn around. I whistle over to the others. Put my hand up in the air. Pull the fingers like, come over here. Child being kidnapped by spider. Who wants in?
Oh, goodness.
I suppose. But I would like to know more about this bow that this shopkeep has.
Can I have my drink first? That'd be great.
Not exactly infernal void beasts, but sure, okay. What's in it for us?
Saving a child.
Oh, well then, okay, well I'm obliged.
And yeah, she will lead you, as you're the only person who's paid any attention to her, lead the group of you.
Oh, like... Okay, people need help. I suppose we should all help, but Sab's all the way over there. And
I turn to the woman and I'm like, how big was the spider?
It was huge. It could barely get through the window.
Was there more than one?
I only saw one. I didn't stop to look at. Look, you've got to go get him.
Right. So I'll turn around and say, do you reckon we need all of us? This might be a
How
5
big's
minute
the
job.
child?
this is where the child of an elf is a giant, right?
He's only 6. He's not big.
Define big. Or not big.
Well, the typical 6-year-old elf age. You're an elf, you know how big a 6-year-old is.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well, they are quite tall.
I literally put me out up like, I don't really think the height matters. It's a 6-year-old child, taken by a spider. Who's in or not? We gotta go now.
No. But Sab, come.
Is that bow any good from the shop? That's what I want to know first.
Oh my god, priorities.
No, I literally look at the woman. I'm like, I am so sorry. It's been one of them days.
Yeah, I come over and help. It's like, look, we're gonna go and get the thing.
How far away is it?
We're not the heroes that you want, but
No.
we'll just have to do.
Yeah, when Alarala starts asking about a bow, she starts frantically looking around again. Is there any guards around who could help her?
Does anyone know
I put my hand
what the hell
on
this
her
bow is
shoulder
about and how much it costs?
It was a +1 longbow, Nell.
Yeah. A +1 longbow and 20 +1 arrows. The 20 +1 arrows are 15 gold pieces, and the longbow was somewhere in the region of 200, I think.
This is when I turn around. I just go, right, Laura, go have a look at the bow in the shop.
You go.
No,
the bow and
we'll
get
go.
Sab.
You go get Sab. Carry on.
It's fine.
Can I be a pain and just point out that arrows are not crossbow bolts?
What?
It's a good
What?
point.
Yeah, good point.
Sorry, had to be done.
So I literally say, like, guys, just go and get what you gotta get.
Right.
Whoever's coming, let's go now. The others
I
can
just
catch up
turn
with
around. I just turn around
Please
to
give us
Alarala and just go,
closure.
look, go have a look at it, and go get Sab.
That's literally what I just
So,
And then put my hand on the woman and just go, sorry, we've had a very long day, but we're gonna try and help, okay? Go have a look for a guard. We're gonna try our best.
Yeah,
If you
well,
find
she'll,
guard helpful, just be helpful.
oh,
Well,
she's
I
gonna.
just need to know if it's better than mine.
Yes, I think you've just got a regular longbow, haven't you, Nell?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So I reckon it's probably better if it's a +1.
yeah.
But Nell, if you go into shops, there's only one shade at the moment, which is the Arborea Magic Shop, so you can get all the details from there.
Where is shop?
If you don't have it already on the right hand side, you'll need to open up the settings, which is on the top of the right. Sorry, options, top right.
Yes.
And then you see these 5 buttons underneath. One of them says sidebar. Click on that. It will give you a list of all the different buttons you could have visible. Click on shops and it'll appear on the bottom of the list.
Aha! Thank you.
There you go. And if you click on that, there's only one shade. And that lists all the magic items they have. And if you want to buy one of them, just click the little left arrow next to it and then click buy.
Ooh. Thank you.
That's all good. And while Nell spends her time perusing things,
Don't forget that some of that was actually your
peruse my
boss's
letter.
money, and you have to give receipts.
What?
yes. So when Nell was sent out for this, her, I guess the what was he? Master.
Master craftsman, wasn't
That's
it?
the word. Yeah. I was trying to think. What Master Longbow Maker? What are they called?
But
yeah.
Master carpenter
Master
or Master
Fletcher.
bowyer.
Yeah.
Well, Fletcher makes arrows.
Arrows.
Bowyer.
Yeah,
Make
That's the
arrows,
word.
bowyer
Bowyer.
makes
Bowyer.
bows.
Yes, he's a Master Bowyer.
It's a master bowyer.
Yeah, he sent you out and he gave you 500 gold, and he wants receipts back. So be careful how much you spend. Unless you can justify it. But while you're doing that, and while you're getting Sab, the lady will sort of grab Iviv and Sol by the hand and sort of drag you back along the walkway to her home.
I just scream for Ben as well as we're being dragged, like, Ben! Rosie, please!
Should I have added that £500 to my inventory?
Yes, I did.
Rosie walks up to the bar
You
and
did?
just goes,
I did.
yes.
Yes, it was one of the weeks you weren't here, Nell, but it was added in there.
Why am I only on
We're being
238
dragged down. We're asking for you to come out of the bar to us.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I assume that I'm being taken along for the ride. Do I need to move an icon?
No, not yet.
Dead by now.
But no, the money on your sheet should be correct. We spent some of it on another week when you weren't there to buy supplies and get a
Yeah.
horse and cart and things.
Oh, thank
Everything. Yeah, 'cause I got the horse and cart 20
got
gold
mine
cheaper,
later,
so
but-
110 of your original 500 was spent.
It wasn't originally 500, it was originally 200.
Was it?
Was
Okay.
it? Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
it was-
200.
Okay.
The horse and cart cost 90.
The horse and cart cost 90. It should have cost 110. That's the one.
Yeah, so you have 110 left.
Okay then.
Sorry about that. Okay, anyway, she will drag you to her home, which is built out on a little platform covered in trees, covered in vines. And as you look up, you can see a rather large
Holy
spider.
bejeebus.
And
That's what I was prepared for.
Oh my lord. How big exactly is this spider?
it
If I
is.
turn around and see Frodo in a minute with a sword.
Yeah, it is a large spider. It's large.
I just turn around to her and go, have you ever thought about finding a new house?
Large. Yeah, sorry. She would just look at you like, what on earth are you talking about? This is my son. Go and help him. And you can see that spider does in fact have like a bundle wrapped in web. So he's slowly like moving it around, and it's hooked, clawed legs as it wraps it with more and more silk.
And just for my own mental clarification, is this big spider, has it got little younglings, just like in the picture? Or can I kind of imagine that they're not there?
They're not there.
Spider.
It's just the one
good,
huge big
cool.
spider that you can see.
If I see the giant spider, I just go mind spike it.
But I think this would be a good place to end the session.
Yeah.
Am I able to sell my old bow?
You can do. Sorry, my cat has just started running around like a maniac.
Spider looks super angry compared to
half
most
hour?
spiders.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Nell, drag your bow into... in fact, don't even bother. Tell me how much the bow is worth. Or I can find it on your sheet. But you should be able
50
to...
gold!
Cool, you can sell it for 25 gold then.
Oh, can I try and barter a bit more?
You can certainly try.
I wouldn't.
Who would you...
You've been warned by Sol that this guy doesn't take kindly to bartering.
I mean, you could try and sell your longbow at a different
I'm not
shop.
gonna butcher his magic trick, though, to be fair, so, you know.
I guess when you go in there, you will find that he's already put the little partition back up. And as you enter, the light flickers. Timpandriel welcomes you!
So, obviously, in my head, I'm thinking, oh god, here we go. Because I already know about all this, what happened. But for the sake of my sale, I play along. Oh, wow! Timpandriel, where are you?
I am everywhere. I am a god.
Oh,
Come,
I'm
mortal.
clearly not worthy, but I will proceed with caution.
It's not desire.
So are you going to barter with him, or just want to sell and buy straight up?
Oh! Imperial, however to say your name. I wish
Timpandriel!
Timpandriel, thank you! I wish to sell this great and mighty bow so that you may deem it worthy for 60 gold coins. So I may go out into the world and do your bidding.
Oh, roll me a persuasion.
If this pulls off.
No, what? No.
Do it.
Do it. Roll me a 12 minimum.
Wow. He will say...
You don't want me to say roll a number because Playground can tell you 9 times out of 10 if I say a number to roll, it actually rolls it.
So he will listen to your speech and say 60 is too steep, but I would grant you 40 gold for this fine weapon.
Mighty Timpandriel. I can't say his name again. Is it Timpandriel?
Timpandriel!
Timpandriel!
Get there in a minute.
No, I won't. Thank you, a worthy one. Thank you so much. I take the gold. And I bow backwards as I go out to the shop before he changes his mind.
And you get the gold by a little, you hear a little clattering sound coming from just below this glowing blue light. And then a little drawer pops open and you can scoop the gold out of there. And that's also how you pay. You put it into the little slot and it disappears.
The bow. The bow ain't going to fit in there.
That'll probably come down from the ceiling on a little pulley system. No, so very clever.
I place my bow on the little pulley thing, grab the gold, and bow as I reverse, getting out the shop before he changes his mind.
Timpandriel thanks you for your business. Come back again soon.
Oh, I will.
Completely ignoring the instruction to bring Sab with you when you leave.
Where and why is Sab in there?
Sab was there perusing all the scrolls, I think.
Yeah, I was. What was taking me a while is I was seeing if I could actually use any of the spells yet.
Oh, God.
I can't. Not the ones that I like. After which I would go to the potions, see that the price on these health potions is a bit high, and then I'd try and talk him down a little bit.
All right. How would you go about this then?
How much was the gold? Sorry, was it 40 or 45?
40.
This guy Tim Pandrill is so sick of people bartering with him.
This is going to be the worst bartering you've ever heard from Sab. Because Sab is socially awkward. And it's going to be a bit of a, well, I'm really sorry, but most places, these potions are quite a bit cheaper than this. I can't see anything special about them. I'm wondering if, maybe a little bit less, we could come to agreement with paying a little bit less.
Most places don't sell potions that have been blessed by Timpandriel.
Guy has a god complex. Did you really think that would work?
You can roll a persuasion.
Yeah.
And definitely not Tim to his mates, I mean.
You think this guy has mates?
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja, you misspelt the name, by the way.
Timothy's with mother.
He has a mother?
You were close to them, Ninja.
You
Sorry,
clearly
go
do not
on.
appreciate quality. These are the potions of Timpandriel. They will sell for 68, or whatever the number was in the shop, I forgot.
Yeah, it's 68.
Yeah, 68.
Big T, eh?
Again, who is wife?
I'll buy one of them because I'm not happy about it.
Alright, yeah, you could
Before
just
you do it.
buy that in the shop and it'll sort out the
Yeah.
gold automatically. Alright, any more shopping, or should we leave now with the promise of a fight with the spider next session?
Yeah.
Yes, I think.
The arrows. There was 20 plus 1
Have-
arrow there as well.
Have we had a rest yet?
No.
No.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I just stood up to go to the shop, and next thing you know, it's a fight again.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to end up with a bit of action, but that's been derailed by the shopping spree. I should never, ever let people have thingies.
I wanted to literally go and get some healing potions, heal myself up, and actually buy some of those materials that I've been requested to get.
Alright. Well, next session.
I may not survive it.
Okay.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It will be fine. I'm at full health, so I'm gonna go at this
Same.
spider like
Yeah,
hell.
All at full health.
Yeah.
I might just turn to her and go, nope, and walk off.
Look at the spider, go no, walk off, leave the rest of us to it.
I'll just go like, he's fucked.
I
What do you
just
want
look
about
at the
love? Just
spider,
get on
just-
with your life.
I just looked at the spider and just assaulted its mind for mind spike straight off the back. It's like,
Well, we'll get into combat and everything next week, I think.
Yeah.
But thank
week
you very
after.
much for the game, guys.